back at it again.
Back at it again with part 3. Hopefully we won't be spending 90% of the run this time searching for Sun and Moon medals like we did last time.
That's all the stream is going to be now, you fool.
I'm not looking forward to Adabat because if I do remember right, I needed to collect like 40 Sun medals or something like that. So...
Fun. We love fun, don't you? We love fun, don't we, chat?
So, everybody, we're back again with, once again with Who Chaser.
Hello, hello.
And Tom Topics.
Hello there.
And this time with Heath.
Hello.
And I can't remember where I was supposed to go already. I'm already lost.
Great start.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna go speak to Professor Pickle and see what he has to say. Because he usually tells you where to go next. So, yeah, just to catch you up, Heath. Basically, last time we tried to go to China, but we needed a lot of medals to get into the thing. Like, we needed 60. So, as far as the story goes, I think we've got one of the continents back in place. Sonic the Werehog just got rejected by Amy, which is taken pretty hard. Are you watching the stream right now while we play?
I'm literally, I'm getting out of my car.
Oh.
Not quite the exact same thing, but I will be watching it soon. I have to get back to my computer, which is rendering something that will take forever, so it's perfect opportunity. Also, this one is in Paris, and it gets rejected. Is he in Paris when that happens?
He's not in... Okay, so basically, this place is supposed to be like an amalgamation of a bunch of different European countries. So there's a bit of Italy in there.
Because they're all the exact same thing.
They kind of bundled a lot of countries together in this game. So you've got different influences such as the French kind of music and stuff. You've got the Italian kind of feel to it. It's got kind of German architecture in places. And then you've got this golden snitch from Harry Potter.
It's got portraits of Mussolini. Does it have portraits of Mussolini everywhere?
Probably
well, if you look hard enough, then probably.
We found all kinds of details in the Apotos Day stage.
And also, there's a guy that isn't wanted by Chris Hansen here.
Oh yeah, and there's a child predator in this game. No, like there's no two ways about it.
It's
like
very inclusive. Very inclusive.
Yeah,
all
like
walks of life.
You've got your first openly gay Sonic character in this game as well, with Louis. So yeah, so next thing we've got to do is go to this boss gate and fight the Egg Devil Ray.
This is going to be fun.
Also, I have an announcement to make. Tom Topics is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my wife.
You're really going to take that joke to oblivion, aren't you? No shame.
Did you guys know that Liam Neeson pisses himself?
Oh yeah, I thought I told you about
I saw
this.
the pictures.
Did I not tell you about this?
You might have been the one that told me.
Yeah,
but me and Samantha, now all we do is just make fun of Qui-Gon Jinn for essentially peeing himself all the time.
He's got like a sensitive bladder
this
thing,
big
but
Jedi Master. Yeah.
It's kind of something that is so like familiar and comfortable with him now that he kind of just does it without even worrying about it. Just kind of a part of his life.
He just doesn't care.
I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I just think it's fucking hilarious. That's all. And Liam Neeson, if you're watching this, you may be, because he's like a huge Channel Puff fan. I don't think there's anything wrong with Quick. So I do it all the time. I'm doing it right now, and feels great. So don't feel bad. Yeah, it's really kind of my favorite thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Make a sloppy Joe of my pants. Let's do it.
Tom, remember when I was telling you about the worst thing me and Dom ever did? Heath was also a very big part of that as well. We're not going to talk about it publicly though. But yeah, he was...
Come on!
No, we're not. No, because the guy it happened to, I think he's actually... and he doesn't know it's me.
Well, now he knows.
No, that's
If-
as much info as I'm willing to exposit. Like, it could be anyone.
Has he ever heard your voice before?
Not as me, not as the me that did the thing, but like as channel up, surely.
For anyone who
No, do not,
Yeah.
cannot tell them, because then not only will my
For anyone
identity
that's
be out,
wondering, it is the worst.
it's
thing.
the worst thing
It's
we've
so
ever.
bad.
It's the most horrible
It's
thing
so
we've ever done to someone.
But it was fucking funny.
It was something we did that was like, because we realized we couldn't do the right thing at this point, we decided to just make things worse.
I love how you just describe the entire event. So just in case.
No, I won't-
Make the haters definitely have to do the links.
I will not mention specifics. I will not mention the factors at play. But the worst thing that we ever did to a human being, the human being we did it to doesn't know it's us, and he's also subscribed to this channel. And I feel horrible about it, but at the same time it was really funny.
You really shouldn't feel bad about it. It's just.
It started off as an accident that we couldn't set right. And then because we knew that there was no fixing it, we decided to go the whole hog and turn it into an art thing.
I still don't think I've ever laughed as hard as I did in that moment.
The worst
that
thing
first moment.
is we had
I
fun.
think I'm gonna answer for it in hell.
We had
I
fun.
really do. I do think I'm gonna have to atone for it at some point in my life.
I mean, I'm sure he recovered emotionally from the situation.
Oh yeah.
He's fine
I'm
now.
not
Oh,
sure
he's-
about
he's-
that after that kind of traumatic experience.
Oh, it wasn't even traumatic. It was literally...
I mean, from the way you.
I mean, okay, let's not
described it, sounded
downplay it,
like
okay.
He was pretty traumatized from
Okay,
it.
look, his best friend was threatening to call the police.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
But it
was in the
was
chat, too.
by no means was it any kind of crime. Like,
No.
what we did was not
No,
like
it's
an
not.
offense.
What we did was not illegal.
I forgot the person. They'll know exactly.
It was a prank. It was shenanigans, is what it was at the very
Yeah,
worst.
What needs to be expressed is that as bad as it was not illegal.
It
we
was-
were just
yeah.
assholes.
It was.
We were just being dicks.
It was literally just shenanigans. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't surprise me. That seems like the kind of person that you'd be naturally pumped.
also the dude was totally I mean, he was kind of asking for it, but like, you know how it is.
He made it a lot worse with his absolutely amazing reaction.
His
to it.
disproportionate
He fed into
anger
it.
to the situation
Just
made
fed
it.
into it so hard.
I
And
get it.
it's
He had a
Dom is trying
personal-
so hard to be quiet
He had a personal.
because he doesn't want to say anything.
He had a personal attachment to the thing, and I get it. But it's nothing you couldn't, easily. I mean, look, it was in its
Not
first.
easily.
It was the Mark 1 of what that was supposed to become,
It
like-
was a lot of them though. It wasn't just one. It was like
No, it was
several.
it was literally just the one. We only did. I mean, it was.
Oh.
There was a
It
lot
was
of
just
it.
the one.
There was a
But
lot
now
of
it's
it.
only one.
There was a lot of it, but it was just a singular thing
Just say it will never again.
that we vandalized.
Well, he definitely knows who you are and what, but at the point. So.
No,
that's-
he doesn't. Like again, it would be a very specific.
Liam Neeson, if
Liam
you're
Neeson.
watching this, we're sorry. You are terrible.
No, I'm going slow because I'm trying to find the moon medals. Otherwise, I'll just boost my way through this. For
Right.
fuck's sake. Okay, now, admittedly, you can rest your case there because that was stupid. Okay,
was pretty bad.
3 times. Okay, alright, 3 fucking times.
You are really just testing the patience of literally everyone in this stream right now.
I'm
You
just,
really are.
I am just trying to get these moon medals. Alright, don't.
And
Don't
you can
We
look
knew
how
it was-
that's going, look how that's going. Not very well.
hate the player, hate the game. Who doesn't hate the game? This game gets too much hate. There's the other moon medal. 3 out of 7 moon medals. Okay.
You
Yes.
just need to play Hard World of War. World of War, then you'll be good.
I like how everybody in the chat is completely ignoring everything that we've said up
Yeah,
to this
they
point.
don't
They're like,
care.
oh my god, blue shadow, that guy.
They're only here for Sonic.
They are here
Let's
for
play
Sonic.
Sonic.
Okay, shall
Yeah,
we?
but Sonic
Shall we
sucks.
all pretend that we are Sonic then for this stream?
No.
Keith, come on,
I
do your
can't do
your
that.
Sonic expression. Do your Sonic impression. Come on.
Not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
Later, but not right now. And I promise I will. I really will.
When we go
I'd
to
be
bed.
more
When we go to
to
bed.
doing Shadow, and even then it would probably sound like Solid Snake more than anything.
Let's do the thing.
It's not even that calendar day.
It's literally in 3 days' time. Do the thing. Come on.
Oh my lord. This is my life now, is it? Am I just been degraded to this point?
This will be the thing that gets you YouTube famous, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it.
That was really stupid. Why did you make him do that?
Because, like, the thing is, I don't know why. It's not.
Is the goblin?
The thing
The
is.
goblin that resides inside his brain thinks that is the most funny thing ever made.
No, the thing you gotta understand is that it's supposed to be a Daniel Craig impression. While it doesn't sound like Daniel Craig, it just sounds funny.
I'm actively saying that it never sounds anything like Daniel Craig.
Yeah, no one ever said it was supposed to. I mean, like, I get that it's like an impersonation of Daniel Craig. That's not what I'm trying to say. Well, I'm trying.
It's a quote. He's just quoting him.
He's quoting him, but he's putting on a funny. He's putting on a funny voice. Oh, I
Do it again.
Not you as well. Now you're doing it as well.
Do it. Just say it one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Oh, isn't it lovely?
Okay.
It's a satisfying. It's just satisfying.
This is just
for some
my
reason.
existence now, is it not? I'm just here for the ride. You're just here to laugh at me. You're just here to make
No, Tom, it's not like that. Well,
the rest of them.
Dom, stop being
I'm
sympathetic
here to
towards
make
us.
fun of
It's
me.
not cool. It's not cool, mate. It's not cool to be sympathetic towards Dom.
What do you get when you mess with me too many times?
I get a great live stream and entertainment and my own internal laughter.
And you flip through the floor several times.
And a
because
fancy
you're
new
not very good
ringtone,
at this.
actually. You want to tell them about my new ringtone?
You're
Dom?
really trash.
I really don't want to tell them about your new ringtone. I really don't.
Tell them about my new ringtone.
he's turned.
I will not tell them about your new ringtone. I think if the world knows that all hell would be
Jesus
broken
Christ.
loose.
Ah!
You're not good at this.
Classic Sonic the Hedgehog says, I'm here for the overtime. You know what that means?
No.
Tom, you need...
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand why when you run past that ice bridge, it collapses behind you as if there was ever any threat that you could possibly fall prey to it. Right? Because just the way it's designed, you're going to keep moving forward, so what's the point of having this, like, collapse behind you unless there's a legitimate spectacle leading up to it?
Really cinematic.
But it's really...
Tomb Raider levels.
For what it's worth, and I do mean this derogatively, it's homosexual. And you can take that to the bank. I don't think. God, you're so bad at this game.
I'm taking it slow! If I wanted to
Maybe
do
the-
this right,
You're
Because-
called the blue blur.
I'm taking it slow because I'm trying to find the medallions!
Well, how about you do me a favor,
Okay.
right? How about
give
after
me the
this,
controller.
you
Give me the
after you do this,
Oh fuck,
go back through the mission,
I keep falling. Okay, I will go back through this and do it again, okay?
and I want to see you actually do it well, because I have a feeling this is your best. You can't even hit those rings well. Like, you're just missing them. You suck.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
start.
how about you just give me... How about I'll come into your room, okay? I'll just take the
The
controller.
last thing any child wants is Tom Bubbles coming in slowly.
How far do you live from Pop?
But no, it's canon now. We live in the same house.
You're on the other side of the country.
I'm not that far away.
Well, either way, I don't want to see.
What about Dom?
I don't want to see.
Oh, I am
Not a couple of meters. So it's not that far at all.
I live a distance away that I can actually travel to see him. Should I wish
Okay,
to.
look, this is just fucking.
Should I wish?
This is the streamer's curse. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I can usually play this really good. Okay?
Really? You're only just now realizing this?
No, because, like, here's the thing. Like, I play this on my own, I'm great. I play this with Heath around, I'm bad. It's just, this is how
You play it with anyone around. No, I don't this is even when you
This
know
is
one's
pretty
watching,
rough,
still like
man.
this.
You know how it is. You know how it is.
This is pretty rough. You're missing every ring. You're just
Maybe the rings are supposed to be missed. If you don't miss it,
Well,
you're really lucky.
That's backwards logic.
by who? Corrupt bureaucrats?
Fucking bullshit! Alright, we're just... Okay, look, we're gonna get this right this time. Here's the thing.
So are you doing this to show me that you're good at the game, or are you doing this because...
There's
It's
a...
just spite, I feel like it's just spite.
Okay, here's the thing.
Oh my god, terrible.
Sonic Generations improved on these controls massively. I still think Unleashed
Yeah,
is
no.
overall the better game,
Unleashed,
but Generations
Unleashed
improved.
doesn't control well at all.
Unleashed
It's
Generations...
like my least favorite controls.
Fuck, I just want to homing attack over that fucking thing. Okay. Generations improved the controls hugely. I'm used to the Generations controls. I still think Unleashed is just overall the better game in terms of, like, the overall adventure it plays and how much content there is. But, like, the perfect Sonic game, or the perfect, like, remaster of this would be if they gave Unleashed the Generations controls on it, which you can kind of do through the Sonic Unleashed project mod. But again, you're just not getting the full experience with that.
Are you streaming this through PlayStation now?
No, I'm
How are
streaming
you
it on the
doing
Xbox 360.
What? Do you have a capture card?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I just bought one
I
recently.
always wanted one of those when I was a kid.
I just got one for like 17
I always wanted one. I don't know. Yo, when we were younger, they were like $100.
They're still, like, on average, they're still like $100. The thing with this capture
Oh gotcha.
is it doesn't capture it for you. You have to capture it using like OBS or like a webcam software or something like that. But
Yeah.
that's a sacrifice I'm
I
willing
would-
to make.
I wanted to make missions so bad as a kid. I'm so glad I didn't go down.
That's a dark path I don't think anyone wants to go down this day and
I would have
age.
loved to have seen the private.
Yeah, but well, I actually did. The first things I've ever made creatively were on Halo 3 through the theater mode. I made these things called Spec Op Recon, and it was just me and my buddy Mike.
Spec Ops
And
Recon.
it was basically like, yeah, and it was basically just like, we would play some Ozzy Osbourne around, and then we would,
Bravo 6 going dark.
then, yeah, and then we just have like a Spartan running through and assassinating an elite over and over.
Where
and
you
over
just
again.
have Assassin's Creed music, just bass boosted.
No, it was
and
Ozzy
you just have
Osbourne.
random Call of Duty voice clips from Jungle Soap or whatever.
Well, like, we didn't have any of that because it was theater mode, so it's the most boring shit in the world. We were just moving the camera while we had like a scene choreographed, and it would take us like an hour and a half to like figure out the first movement, and then like we would just block the whole thing out, roll out of one take, put it on our creative profiles. So we didn't have any idea how to edit back then, and then we found a way to get it onto our computers and then use a Windows Movie Maker, and we were able to cut in the actual music that we wanted. Because up until that point, you couldn't actually have it over the game. Well, so it was a lot.
Just some NCS no copyright sound music.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, Billy XD6 is like a true.
I wouldn't be surprised if you worked for IGN.
And at this point, yeah.
If I worked
it's
for
pretty piss poor.
IGN, I'd be playing this way, but I'd still be like 10 out of 10 great game. Whereas IGN did this and it had the audacity to blame the game for it.
3 out of 10, too much ice.
3 out of 10, I'm shit at this game.
Yeah, then I use decimal points in my review because I have backwards holes.
I've never
in my
got
brain.
You
using
guys-
decimals and just do it out of 20 in that.
No, just or just do it out of 100.
Or just
Decimal
commit to the
places
fuck.
make it
Okay, that is
stupid.
a tough patch there. I think the Generations Unleashed project version of this must have put more dash pads there or something, because I do not fuck up that much on the Generations project. Again, it might come down to Generations controls just being a whole lot better, but like it is
They are.
tough it is tough to get on that dashing pad there. Look,
This game really is just super bad controls. It's like you're so heavy.
you're at the mercy of like Sonic's turning abilities, which
Arms are heavy.
are usually okay except for these snowplow sections because, I mean, like, you can't drift on the snowplow thing. Whereas, like, in normal Sonic gameplay mode, you've got the mercy of having a drift punch.
Well, the game is also trying to convince you to like move on the sides because it gives you like little rings and shit. Tries to entice you like that.
Aha!
Also,
Another moon
falling
medal!
off the wheel.
Awesome, okay, we're getting there. I don't know how
Oh,
many
you
more
got
there
Very
is.
slowly but surely.
I don't know how many moons are left to go, but we got some new moons.
Isn't this the second level?
No, this is not the second level. Second level
The
is
third
Missouri.
one?
No, it's I think more like the 5th.
Okay, I don't really remember very well.
It's like the 4th or 5th, I think, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that at all. D rank.
At least someone's
I
got a
wonder
D.
why. How, I wanna...
Jack
how many
Turner
lives
says
did
the
you
controls
use?
are not bad.
I don't think they're
Oh, I don't know.
bad, but they just improve them a lot in
Well,
Generations.
For me, it's a matter of am I working against the game or is the game working with me? And if I'm fighting the game, like Sekiro, ultimately could have been a really good game, but the hitboxes were so broken that it didn't matter if you did everything right. If you were like even like a half second or like too late on something, it punished you, which is usually fine in a Souls game. But like in Sekiro, if you ever played it, I don't know if anyone played it, but you have to fight this enemy called the chained ogre, and it'll go and it'll try to grab you, and it'll pick you up and slam you against the ground and shit. You can
It
be,
doesn't
like,
have a chance to also, like, if you get it at the wrong angle, it just throws you off the cliff.
yeah,
Yeah,
And-
that's
and
what
so,
I remember
like,
that.
yeah, which is crazy. It's really fucking annoying. But the hitboxes are so bad that you can literally be 7 feet away when you dodge that grapple. But if you're not like directly behind him, then you just appear in his hands, and he just one-shots you. And that's like, I don't care. Usually, if a game is really challenging, it's fine. But it's just like that's just not logical because now you've got like a rule set that doesn't make any sense. You're at the mercy of the programming, you know, and not just like basic rationale of like if I get grappled, then I'm gonna die, so I should just stay out of the grapple range. But like, you know, when it becomes if I'm even remotely at a 45-degree angle, you know, 20 feet away from it, then there's a chance that it may just grapple me anyways. Like, that's not fun. That's why I think, like, oh man, yeah, I saw it. That's kind of like,
Did you know that that ogre was actually the nameless king and Pontiff Sullivan not mixed in together?
well, there's plenty of enemies in Soulsborne games that are really hard, but for like good reason. Wow, you're so bad.
Yes,
No,
it's
again, I'm
good
trying to find my
gameplay.
secret moons. There we go.
Yes, I agree,
How can I
Shitty.
help you?
Ghost of Tsushima was way better than Sekiro. Lethal Mode is everything
Oh, I
Sekiro.
love Ghost of Tsushima. That's an amazing game.
It's incredible. One of the best games I've ever played, easily.
I love the aesthetic and the gameplay is just, honestly, one of the best experiences I had of last year. Was it last year? I can't remember this one.
I think it was.
Was it last year or 2019?
I think.
I think it might have been 2019.
Yeah, it's one of the two. I mean, the whole past 12 months has been a blur anyway, so.
Oh, me.
Much is life.
I thought Trump had a second term the other day because it took so long. He was in office for what felt like a millennia.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, oh my god. It's only been 4 years? Holy shit. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it felt perpetual.
Disconnected.
Yeah, Ornstein and Smo in Dark Souls 1 was an extremely good example of a hard boss battle
That was
that it was nightmarish, but it was nightmarish because it was just difficult. They were really strong and challenging opponents. It wasn't like Lady Butterfly in Sekiro or the fucking Echidna or whatever is left. The last guy that you fight. I rang the bell. I did everything except for beat the final boss. I couldn't do it because at that point I was so burned out from just like constantly getting my ass handed to me that I was just like, yeah, I was like, I'm just not having fun. I'm just not having fun. It's no longer an entertaining game. I don't feel like and everybody that's like, the games are always supposed to be fun. I'm like, you are gonna be a fucking terrible parent. You're gonna be like teaching your kid to play softball and shit, and you are going to be categorically the worst. Like, you're gonna be like pushing, you know. I don't even think I have to explain it, but it's just, why are you killing yourself?
Because I want to get that movement. Oh, it was a fucking ghost medal. I've already collected that one.
I was about to say it's a ghost. I was about to say it's a ghost. You're just wasting lives at this point.
God.
This is painful to get through.
Well, that's why we're shitting on each other in the time.
I missed the sun medal, but it's okay. Sun medal is what we're looking for right now.
Quite something I remember. A game that I thought was hard, but in a good way, was Max Payne 3. But it's a it is a challenging game, but it is fair. The way that they distribute their enemies in the game, it is a fair game. It's just hard.
I was actually really impressed with the multiplayer of Max Payne 3.
I didn't actually get to play it. It literally shut down before I could even get a chance to do it.
Oh, that sucks. No, because you can use bullet time online, and it made no fucking sense. And still to this day, I don't understand.
Wait, so does it slow everyone else down?
It slowed everyone else down, and you could die.
So somebody else just
but it didn't.
Snap could just randomly use it, and you could just be stuck in it.
And well, no, yeah, like you're not stuck. When they activate it, it still looks like they're using real time. When they kill you, it looks like they just died. But then, like, when you see the kill cam, you can see that they use bullet time. They did. And it was the weirdest shit. It was, yeah, but it was like some crazy, like, latency kind of slack switching thing that they did, where I think there was like a 5-second delay or whatever between everything you did.
Well, I mean, it is Rockstar service, so that would be the most logical thing.
But it was a technical feat.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
It is quite sad though now because of how Rockstar's philosophy has completely changed when making enemies instead of making them hard, like in Max Payne series or whatnot. Now in Grand Theft Auto Online, and I think in Red Dead Online as well. Now it's just they now have increased fire rate and speed and increased damage, and that's it.
Or just even more people that you have to kill.
It's such lazy game design. It's really bad.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm playing through the Mass Effect remastered.
How is that?
Well, it's fantastic, but I hate Mass Effect 2. I think it's one of the worst games I've ever played.
Is that the one without trial or whatever? I don't know.
No, that's 3.
Oh, that's 3.
No.
Okay.
I know that everyone loves Mass Effect 2, so I know that I'm in the minority, but I don't think it's a good game. I think it's a good game, but a bad sequel. I think a lot of the things about it don't make sense. And like, for me, there's just so many narrative inconsistencies with characters and things like that just make me boggle my mind. So I'm not very
hang on, guys, in the chat, it's not my first time playing. I'm looking for medallions, hence why I'm going through this at a slower pace and trying to explore the lower levels. It's because, again, it's not, guys, it isn't my first time. I've played this game inside and out in the past, like 12 years ago. I mean, it has been a while. I will say that. I will say that it's been a while, but like, all the same, I am used to the improvements that came with Gen. Also, someone said the controls are why Colors is better. Look, yeah, Colors has controls down compared to this, but the level design is shit for the most part. It's got some gems in it.
Yeah, but look at what you're doing right now. You don't think this is stupid?
I'd still
on this
rather.
like cylindrical platform with the spiky pillar. You don't think that's stupid?
I would still
You
rather
don't
do
think
this
that
than.
was?
I'd rather do this than a lot of the colors level design. In fact,
But
maybe at
you're
some point.
still waiting around for platforms to lazily list over to the left.
This
so that
this
you
isn't
finally
bad because it's
adjust
at
your
least
jump.
they make it quick. Whereas with colors, you have entire levels dedicated to segments like this.
I would rather it be absent and just be done properly and let you run. And I mean, as a mechanic, running alone as a mechanic doesn't work on its own. I get that, but there's a portion of this that I think like they could really do without like a majority of the platforming.
That really can be said for this series as a whole, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I know. I would still
Like-
stand by the platforming is fine so long as it's not too blocky. Which I would say
thought
this
the
passes.
Werehog was fine for platforming, but like you can keep the platforming, just give it to the Werehog levels in its entirety. You know, secularly.
The thing is,
speaking,
Sonic
and then
is at
let
his
him-
roots a platformer more so than he is a racer.
Yeah, and that's why I hate Sonic.
But I mean, like another thing is
He's-
like take into account the comparison between me playing this on this version of the game, and then like I think in a bit actually I'll load up the Unleashed project just to show the differences because there is quite a world of difference between how this controls and how it controls in the Unleashed project. For fucking
Oh yeah, for sure.
like for starters, his jump is higher in Generations. He
Oh, yeah.
you know, he can run around in little circles much easier and stuff.
It's much more polished in
In fact, I'm gonna go.
Generations,
Yeah.
A while back, I said I don't think this game needs a remaster because visual, like this is stupid. Like I'm literally just running across it, and this guy's firing rockets at my ass. Like
Yeah, that's called bad game design. That's not fun. That's just irritating, right? And it's not even challenging necessarily. Yeah. But
it's
yeah,
another
I don't want to
instance
spoil
where
anything about Mass Effect 2. I just, what I was saying was, Yeah. go ahead. Well, all I'm gonna say is really quick is that you spend the majority of that game, as opposed to the first game, you're just shooting. You're in the first game you have like legitimate like downtime where you're speaking to people. On the second one, you're killing so many people. It is ridiculous. You go through wave after fucking wave of
So
enemies.
it's just more focused on
It's
gameplay.
so much more of a shooter, yeah. And then like gets the balance a lot better, but 2 is just like constant fucking shooting, and it's just so monotonous and boring. So I think there is a thing as too much action. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that on the topic of hot takes, I've gotta say this, but I didn't find Halo entertaining. I just don't find it
Yeah. No, it was only good for the stuff. It's too floaty. It doesn't feel good.
So I tried going to like the first one, Halo Reach, because I bought the Master Chief Collection like December or something. Tried going through the campaign. It was one of the most boring shooters I've ever played in my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I agree. And there's really nothing to counterbalance it. You're just shooting shit. You're just shooting things. There's nothing to it. And it's like, and it's always like the same enemy groups and everything. It's the worst. I completely agree with you.
What's more is that I didn't care about anything that was going on because I didn't really understand what's going on. All I got was that the Covenant were the bad guys and that you're the good guys and that's it. There's nothing more. It felt so lackluster.
Barren. Yeah. I mean, I mean, if you read the books, I'm sure there's some depth.
I'm
I've
sure
been
that it's
told,
more
but,
like based
but
on the
like,
lore, like Dota
Yeah.
or like Dark Souls lore. I'm sure that you have to get into the story and the world setting to get into it. Yeah, but the gameplay itself is just so boring. It's like Jesus.
yeah. No, I completely agree.
people tell me the game audio is too loud. Let's turn it down a little bit.
Well, you better turn it down then.
I'm doing that.
Conform with your audience.
I'm doing that. You
That's where it
absolute
said nice
cock.
E-rank, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, I got the medallions. I think I'm ready now. I think I've got all the medallions that I need. Literally, I'm gonna say this. Okay, yeah, I think the game could afford a remaster. Like I said in the past, graphically speaking, that's not the priority for a remaster. But if I were to say, you know, remaster this game, give it the Sonic Generations controls for the daytime Sonic, take out the Sun and Moon medallion quotas, Either that, or just make them for bonus levels, because this game's full of bonus levels, and make the cutscenes skippable, and put, like, little story recaps in the loading screens. Or maybe actual helpful hints, as opposed to press A to jump.
Right. Well,
I'd say if they could do that, they've got an amazing game. Like, and it is an amazing game, but, like, they've got a perfect one if they can do that.
I don't think anybody should listen to you until you can get anything higher than an E rank on a Sonic level, but I do agree that you have some valid points.
Right, okay, fuckface. What we're gonna do is, if this level isn't unlocked, we're gonna go play Unleashed Project. And, yeah, it's unlocked. Okay, we can do this. Okay, we've got the...
Oh, no. That's a shame. Oh, dear. Hell no.
We've got the Moon Medal quota. Cutscenes are not skippable in this game, trust me. Like, if you're watching them for the first time, they're not skippable.
Oh, no. It's got Tomb Raider.
Or at least the opening isn't, anyway. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm getting a ton of enjoyment out of the Werehog levels upon this practice.
It's a fairly streamlined brawler platform.
Yeah, like, it's very well made. I think another problem with the Werehog though is, like, I think in terms of how he controls motion-wise, his controls are very sensitive and a bit twitchy. Like, if you're trying to make a precise movement, which sometimes you're required to do, he can be a little too... Like, he moves a little too much. I just want to get this medal here quickly. That's one less problem for later.
Yeah.
And as I said...
Sonic Extreme said in all caps, I hate this battle song. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I want
you,
to, but I
can't handle the jazz.
No, so the problem with Werehog's music is, like, the music in this stage is fucking fire. Like, the music here is great. But every time you see so much as one enemy, the battle theme comes on. And it's a good theme, but it plays way too fucking much. And it's like, why would you have this play when the level music itself is really good?
It's trying to be an RPG. For some reason.
Oh my god, it's Sonic Rangers ends up being an RPG.
This is the new Chrono Trigger DLC.
Oh.
You know, part of me thinks, because all Sonic usually does is steal trends and follow them from other popular pop culture so it can remain in the zeitgeist for as long as possible. Which, no offense to it, because, I mean, it's the reason we still have it, so it must be doing something right in that regard. I am really hoping that they don't try to emulate Breath of the Wild with Sonic Rangers.
That is literally what they're doing. But literally, I don't know why you're saying this, because you've literally said in the past, I just want an open world Sonic game.
No.
That was what you set out to make.
Well, that's because, but you're not hearing me, because you're you're just speaking with your fucking brown British teeth and not actually hearing the word I'm trying to say.
Oh, Lord.
When I really fucking hate Breath of the Wild, but I don't hate it because it's a bad game. I hate it because your fucking weapons break and you don't get the Master Sword until you, like, way late, if you do, like, these specific fetch quest temples, and then you can't use it all the time. It's the fucking Master Sword. It's the Master Sword. What the fuck? I can't stand it. Now if you make an open world Sonic game without, like, you know, a mechanic where Sonic's shoes erode over time or whatever, you have to constantly replace his fucking Nikes, then it'll probably be a good game.
Oh, they're not gonna do
But
that. They
something
would
tells me-
never do that.
But they might do something that stupid. They really might. Don't put it past them to maybe do something that stupid, because they've proven to us that they don't actually hear what people are upset about. So let's not be surprised, right? Like, I have to say it.
Yeah, because one thing I kind of think when I play Breath of the Wild is, I think it's a great game and all, but I tend to think, how good would it be if there was a fast way of just traversing across this? Just literally run across this top speed.
Just fast travel.
Sonic is perfect for it. Like, This is
For
another
what?
one of those instances where I'm trying to get myself lined up for platforming, and the werehog is just like, I'm just gonna go over here.
The
It's like,
blue blur. Look at how fast he is. The blue blur. Gotta go fast.
one of my favorite things to do is just wank off these dudes.
Of course it is, I'm not surprised. That sounds like something you do on a Wednesday night.
You do it on a regular occurrence.
Fuck off, okay? You can repeat each other's jokes all you want. They don't hurt me.
Well then maybe don't provoke it in the first place, you blast.
Usually when someone says that your joke isn't hurting my feelings, it's because it's really hurting your feelings.
And they just want you to stop, and you just try to tell them
Yeah.
you're fine, but you're not fine.
But you're not fine. Dun, 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 dun.
And you can never get into it because they would just never understand.
In fact, let's see if we can level up our
Do-
combos.
Do we all just pretend that Katy Perry didn't have that interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I
Do
was
we all
that
just
Katy
pretend
Perry?
that didn't happen?
I only knew of
Yeah,
it
that
from
was
the
Katy
meme.
Perry.
I only knew like the soundbite getting used in like things where people are like,
It was used
Yeah.
way
Having
too
a
much
hard
in
time.
2016, let's be real.
Katy Perry had an interview with her therapist, and that's when she said that.
wait, Neil
And
deGrasse
that's
Tyson
what-
is her therapist?
No, she had an interview with her therapist, and then she had a random interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson. She didn't know anything about basic fucking math, and it was really funny. It's really fucking
I know
funny.
there was that time
Well, I
when
mean,
she
it is
forced that
Hollywood,
kid
nobody
to
knows
kiss her as
mathematics.
well. Like, Katy Perry's a little bit sus, not gonna lie.
Sus? With the pizza thing? Or
What? What are you on about? No, I'm talking
where
about.
she dressed up as a pizza? And
No,
was,
I don't.
being
No, I don't give a
turned
shit
into
about.
Laffy Taffy.
I don't give a shit about that. What I mean is, when I think it was on American Idol, she forced that kid to kiss her or something.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "You haven't had your
Yeah.
first kiss yet? Oh, kiss me." And he's like, "Oh, I don't really want to." She's like, "No, come over here." He's like, "Oh, that's."
Yeah, which is hilarious to me, but it's cool. Also, do you think that's hurting that little flame monster when you make it spit
It's
fire?
literally a
like that?
robot. It's a robot. It doesn't feel anything.
Poor thing.
That's
You're forcing
that's
it to
the
cook.
most racist shit I've ever heard.
Okay, yeah, I definitely wouldn't exist well in the world of Detroit Become Human, but still.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It would chew you up and spit you right out. That's
I would
exactly-
never challenge the empathy of an aluminum monster. If I've created a human being that's made of heat-treated steel, I'm probably gonna be as nice to it as humanly fucking possible. So,
I mean, in real life, if I came across a robot, I would probably be nice to it just because, I don't really feel any compulsion to not be, you know?
I don't know, man. Those Boston Dynamic robots look kind of fun to knock over.
I mean, okay, I say that just as I throw one robot at another robot, but still.
Yeah.
This is
No,
Sonic.
you couldn't
Sonic
find
feels
it,
differently
right?
about robots to what I do, okay? He has a completely different mindset. Which is another weird thing, actually, because it has been shown that in Sonic, the robots do have feelings. Through Orbot and Cubot.
Well, then there's. Ugh. They just got Detroit Become Human DLC package.
So in this game, not only does Sonic aid a paedophile into giving gifts to a little girl in this game, but he also smashes up robots that probably have feelings.
No.
Heath, can you tell us a fact about
See that,
Hollywood?
Huh?
Can you tell us a fact about Hollywood?
Rampant pedophilia.
What about it?
It's bad.
Say the sentences.
Pedophilia is rampant in Hollywood.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do I need to say it in my intractable Spider-Man voice?
No, it's fine in just your normal voice. I mean, I'd appreciate a little more enthusiasm, but yeah, it's all good.
Alright, okay, alright, hold on. Pedophilia is rampant in Hollywood. How does that sound? A little better?
That was
A
fine.
little more grit?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get
I've
up here.
lost a lot of my edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, pedophilia is rampant.
okay, I don't know what it is, but that's funny shit.
Ladies
Also,
and
are you
gentlemen.
Just
missing a
don't give a
moon medal?
damn. My voice is probably the most disingenuous and dead sounding thing you'll ever hear, so yeah.
Have you just forgotten the moon medal? Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying to get the sun medal here. I know that I need to move.
But there's
these-
moon medal.
What
There's a
moon
moon
medal?
medal right there.
What? Wait, up here? Or what? Where's the moon?
No.
Down there? Are you
Oh my
bro?
God.
Okay, look, you guys have a delay. Please account for this.
Yeah, to the left of the sun medal, there's a little iceberg down in the water with a moon medal on it.
Oh, you're right.
my God.
Okay, I'll go get that.
You're trash. Oh my god.
Ah,
I haven't
Sonic
seen-
Unleashed is one of the best games I've ever played. Where's the moon medal? E rank on every level?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Go fuck yourself. No.
Will, I swear to God, I haven't seen you this off form in a long time.
Do you think your motor
Not
skills
okay.
are falling apart because your cholesterol's rising?
That's probably the case. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that would explain a lot, let's be real.
I am suffering from rapid weight gain. I'm literally the next Nikocado Avocado on this fucking platform. It's gonna get to the point where I cry every video, and
It gets to the point where you just vomit out noodles.
I don't know how to get up there.
We're all obese, like I said. We started everything by saying we're all obese here. We've all gained weight.
Speak
It's
for
okay.
yourself. Tom Topics insists that he's not fat, even though none of us know what he looks like. And Dominic
Yeah,
is...
well,
You never
that's
will.
what fat people say.
Dominic is tiny. Yeah, I always say that Tom Topics sounds like a fat old man.
He does sound fat.
He does sound
Oh,
fat.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Dom, stop trying to be
You've
compassionate.
got
It's
jowls
not
like
cool.
a fucking basset
Do you
hound,
want me
Tom.
just to
Just
post a
fucking admit
picture
it.
of me side on Twitter?
What I
so
want
just
is for you to
show
admit that you're a gelatinous, redundant protoplasm that just feeds off of the socioeconomic plight of white people. I don't know what that has to do with your fat, but anyways, you're like somehow problematic, and I need to find out.
Well, I find your existence quite an insult to my intelligence, and I'm gonna peel your skin off like a bloody banana peel if you keep up with that intro.
So now you're just you're threatening violence.
He rarely
Just
sticks up
starting
for
on
himself, and I'm actually kind of impressed. There's this one kid that we know that like he won't take shit from, but he's very
Yeah.
different from you, Heath, and that's kind of strange to him stick up to you of all people.
Nah, it's not the same with him because I will not let him take anything at all that's different.
I think it's because I'm an American.
I just love the
Me-
Well,
wordplay.
no, he's American as well. But...
Me and Samantha were talking about how it just you guys just don't sound mad when you're mad, and when things escalate, like in a pub fight for you guys, like English people, it's like a.
Oh no, you'll
It's
know.
like
They start
really
shouting.
weird.
They start shouting and gritting
No,
their teeth.
like no.
They're like, "Oh, you what,
They're
mate?
shouting,
You
it's
what,
like-
cuz?"
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the C
Yeah,
word
but that
because
doesn't really. But that doesn't sound like you're
You've
mad.
not seen a single episode of EastEnders.
Yes,
why
I
would
have.
you watch EastEnders? What did you think?
Yeah.
It's shit, isn't
It
it?
was a lot.
It's not
It was
good.
a lot.
It's
It
terrible.
was
It is
almost
absolutely
stimulated.
pure.
It's
purely
the
terrible.
it's the pride of our
But-
country as far as entertainment goes, but yeah, it's awful.
The
It
BBC
was
just promotes it to
overstimulating.
hell and back, so that's just, yeah,
It's
Yeah, no,
literally
but
just
what I'm
Doctor
saying is,
Who,
like-
but for like not geeks.
middle-aged white women.
It was a lot. But yeah, no, you guys like like when you're yelling at each other, you're almost always still sounding inquisitive by nature. You're always just like you want me to take you to my car then, yeah? You want me to take you to the road then, yeah?
Well, we just like Oblivion NPC dialogue.
That's-
yeah. and
That's
it's
not
like,
a
it's super
confrontation. That's just
awkward.
someone asking if
But
they
then-
want to go to their car.
No, dude, that's like the kind of shit you guys say. It's like you guys just aren't confrontational by nature.
Oh, you wanna go?
And then when,
We'll
like-
go out at the pub, yeah?
Yeah, but like that still sounds like you guys want to like go lap dance. Like it just doesn't sound like you're mad.
Well,
And
you gotta
you
love
guys
the
start
lovely
swinging.
dialect.
It's like
Oh yeah.
you guys like start swinging. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought they were hanging out. You guys would.
I feel like there's a lot of sark and sarcasm.
Yeah. There's a lot of passive aggression.
Yeah,
No,
no,
that's
exactly.
probably the
It's
best way
super
to
passive,
describe it.
and then it just crescendos. It's passive as fuck.
We are
Crescendos
also,
into
like-
actual physical conflict.
We are the least.
Americans are just like,
They go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, but it's a natural crescendo where they're just like, motherfucker, stop it, motherfucker, and then they just get louder, and they're still saying motherfucker, but they're louder now, so you have a better idea of what's about to happen. You know, like, post up, dude. But then you've got like English people, and they're just like,
what does Marcellus Wallace look like?
yeah, what does Marcellus, does he look like a bitch? Yeah, but then like English people are just like, you trying to say my bagel's soft then, yeah? You trying to say, and I'm just like, what are they fucking talking about?
Little funny way on the sea, mate. Give you a
Yeah,
lot
like
of
what the
those
fuck are you
every
talking about? Yeah! You guys are just, you're like not even human beings. It's just
No, I mean, a
I
point.
think it's safe to say that the UK is not a real place.
A
Let's
point
just
worth
be-
noting also is that we are the
It's
least
not.
we are the least genuine culture on this planet. Like everyone says,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
British
Yeah.
people are so polite, but it's like he probably muttered something awful under his breath when you left.
Yeah,
It's
we're
actually a lot of
very
different
simplistic.
cultures though.
You can't trust an English.
I mean, I feel like I noticed that with like American culture, where it's like, you know, like a
if you
security
don't
card
trust us,
is
then ask Ireland.
where someone's like
You
trolling.
usually know if an American's upset with
Well, no,
you.
because
Yeah.
something I wanted to point out is like you get like these videos of like an American trolling a security guard, like why can't I bring my why can't I take my mask off in here? And then at the end they're like, have a nice day, sir. It's like, no, they're not. They don't want you to have a nice day. They hope you fucking die, surely. Like,
It's because the only alternative to saying have a nice day is like,
fuck off.
it's yeah,
Fuck yourself,
like
yeah.
there's literally, that's the thing, it's one or the other with Americans. There's no like passive undertones
But
besides
just
just like,
it's yes or
leave
no,
me alone.
pretty much.
What is this?
Yeah,
Zero
it's
to
like-
100.
What's this?
it's
Ooh.
leave me alone or go fuck yourself. I fucked your mother last night. It was really flat. Like there's nothing. There's no nuance. So
It's just an absolute. It's a
I can't
travesty.
believe you've spent this long on one fucking level.
I'm
I think you've
literally
actually
hunting
spent
for
more on the
extras.
Sonic levels.
I'm hunting for additional collectibles such as this little sun token here. It will
I
be,
think I'm gonna go into a coma.
it will
This
be
is just the worst.
It will be-
gameplay I've ever
Slow as little
experienced.
mice.
well worth it once we have less token mandates in this game.
Tyler Jones said.
I feel like I could
Tyler
speed
Jones said,
on
"Okay,
Hollow
pal,
Knight
chill
with
with the conspiracy theories." What the fuck? Who's talking about conspiracy theories?
Oh, what, that Britain doesn't
I think
exist?
it's because
Because that's
I
a
think it's
true
because- yeah.
that's a truth, not a
Oh, that
conspiracy
the UK
theory.
isn't. Yeah.
I
right.
think
Same
it's
goes for
because
Australia
it
actually.
doesn't
Australia definitely is not real.
Oh yeah, it's just the black void.
Like we spoke to a real Australian and he told us Australia is not real.
Dude, that is the funniest conspiracy theory I've ever heard. Australia is not real is like a whole thing. People really believe it. Honestly, I kind of believe it because the Great Emu War, they had a Great Emu War and they
I've
lost.
seen that.
They lost! They lost! They're just a bunch of fucking emus.
Who is phoning
Also,
me?
you
Like
were
why would
terrible.
you
How did you know?
I don't want to have a call from
How did
London.
you
I don't
not
know anyone
get that,
from
man?
London. Alright, let's fucking keep playing.
Ugh.
Alright, who doxed me?
Somebody has found your phone number. Is that what's going on here?
Well, someone from London is phoning me, and I do not know anyone from London right now.
Or London, Mike. Or
Well, not
Oh,
anyone that
not
wouldn't be in
anyone
my
else,
address
yeah.
book already, so it's like...
right, so it's
It's probably gonna be like,
just a
your
text
national
or something."
insurance number has been hacked. You need to call the authorities so we can arrest you. I get like one of those
You
every
won
day.
a free iPhone. Congratulations. Click here to download.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just be like that or something. I don't know.
I just want
I'll be
this...
back in 10 minutes, fellas.
By the
Oh,
time you
okay.
get back, I'll still be on this fucking level.
I'm sure you
counting on
will.
it.
Ciao.
Farewell. It is
Oh.
live. Serious.
Wait, who's leaving? What's going on?
No, it's
Dom
just
is-
me. I'm just heading off for a bit.
Dom is gonna go...
Who
Okay.
is me? Because you all
Dom.
sound the exact
Dom.
same.
Dominic.
Oh, God.
Come on, surely you know the difference
Alright.
between Dominic's voice and Tom Topic. Like, Dom has a slight pluckiness to him, where Tom Topics
Hey,
is just...
both of you say Peter picked a pint of peppers. Say it.
Peter picked a pint of peppers.
That's it.
Fuck!
It's like they're all
Peppers.
just a bunch of fucking clones. Like I feel like I'm watching Star Wars Episode 2 right now. This is
Peter
fucking.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. There you go.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Billy Piper picked a Peter Pepper.
You can clearly tell which one is the dog and which one is us too.
Yeah. Bless the dog. Aye.
How
Farewell,
about we
Dominic.
don't? Alright.
Shut up, Heath.
Joshua Abel said, "Gotta go slow." I agree.
And apparently this isn't live, yeah.
It is
Yeah,
live.
sorry, reading off of the script. No. I think we just messed up the script somewhere down the road.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Joshua.
Grab hold.
but yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
this isn't live at all, yeah.
Fuck! I was pressing jump the entire time! Okay, I will say this.
They're
The
just-
controls...
this is just
The
not good
controls are
enough to see.
kind of unresponsive in places.
They're really bad. Yeah, you're right.
Also, it looks like Cirrus has just joined the battle.
Hello, Cirrus.
Joshua Abel said, "Eggman Land is easy." Seems like you need to start taking tips from Joshua.
No,
Abel.
to be fair,
That's
like,
what
literally,
they're
Tom Topics, you were there on the stream. It wasn't a live stream or anything, but it was in Discord when I was playing Eggman Land, and I did just fine.
I think I remember you playing.
I was
Eggman, don't
doing it
remember
just
much about it.
fine then. It's literally the streamer's curse.
What are you talking about? You never do fine.
I'll go get doxxed. I'm gonna tell everyone your home address.
You don't even know mine.
Well, you live in England. There we go. So you get doxxed.
Oh no. Oh god, now I'm gonna get doxxed.
Okay. There's a checkpoint right over there. We're on the home stretch.
That won't last. We can finally rest easy. The time is fine and we come.
And so have I. Fuck. Oh, that is bullshit!
You cannot do this.
No, but you gotta
I'm
admit
gonna
that
be honest. I don't believe in you.
that was bullshit. Like,
I don't believe in
Just
you.
give me the control. I'm gonna come over to that room in a second and just take the control of you.
strong
really
focus on what I
like-
want.
Don't focus on what I. Why is this happening to me?
Mary Jane
I'm
Watts,
here to stay.
the girl next to her.
Vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong.
Cirrus, do you want to join this stream? If you're in that chat still,
I don't.
you're
I
welcome.
don't know who that is.
That's a friend of mine, and you'd like him. He's American, like you.
Wow.
Tyler Jones said, "Just gotta get good, man."
I mean, he's not wrong. Tyler is not wrong. You're not wrong, Tyler. You should pop
You-
on the stream with us and teach him how to play.
You legitimately are so bad at this game that I don't ever want to hear your opinion on Sonic the Hedgehog ever again, even if it's 100% valid.
You know, I'm
100%
on my own live stream
So it's
right here,
official.
right?
Heath is unsubscribing.
100%. And then I'll resubscribe because, like, why? Why would I do that to you? I love you.
I love you too, Heath.
Even though we have our ups and downs, you know.
I love you too, Heath. Please.
You're
Even when
literally
we're
just
friends with
using
each other. It's all good.
I mean, I just please.
We've had some throwouts, man. We've had some real
We've made
issues.
severe
You
and
call them
continuous
real issues?
lapses in our judgment, and we do not expect to be forgiven.
We're gonna beat up this guy first because he's the cure master. He'll cure the other enemies once they get down. He'll revive them.
Cure them. I thought they were robots.
He will
They're-
revive them and then they'll head southbound.
Yes, there we go. We're on the same wavelength there.
Isn't it nice, Tom, how you're usually the punching bag, but because Heath is here, now I'm the punching bag.
I agree. I like this
Funny
more.
how the tables are strange, isn't it?
You still sound good.
I mean, that's just, yeah.
That's just objective facts.
It's just a constant state of being. My existence itself just drains energy.
You're so dead, it made me dead. Yeah, we We do a bit of trolling.
I don't appreciate these guys and robots.
We do a relative amount of shenanigans.
We do a considerable amount of tomfoolery.
We might occasionally engage in a little online abuse.
I think everyone is aware of that.
Ah, look,
It's
B
not
rank.
cheap.
See that? Yeah. So you know, suck it, Heath.
It's not an A, though.
What are we talking about? I stopped paying attention because I was losing brain cells.
Oh, I got a B rank on my
I mean, that
level,
is
didn't
quite good.
And I've unlocked the missile.
You got a
puppet.
B rank?
B rank, yeah.
Good for you. You're such a big boy.
You proud of me, Daddy?
No,
Oh.
I want to leave. I want to leave your.
Who doesn't know? To be fair.
Yeah.
Damn. That's like that's one of those layered kind of. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
Ah, we got to fight the Dark Moray. Tom, you have any comments on this?
The Dark Maw.
We got a fight.
Yeah,
going on?
we got
What's
a boss
going
fight.
on? Oh, gotcha. You're gonna lose so many fucking times.
The bosses aren't too bad.
You're gonna get a game over since you've lost, God knows, like 20 lives in the past hour.
Again,
at
I'm
this
not
point.
speed running this. I'm trying to get the medallions.
Speedrunning doesn't mean anything when you're losing that many lives.
All right, listen, pal. All right, sometimes you got to take risks, and the risks don't pay off, and then you look
they
stupid.
really don't pay off in your case.
Once you're like filing for putting a second mortgage down on your home, you should probably stop making risks quite as often. Yeah.
I mean, this
I
ain't
think there's
costing
a, I
me
think there's a
anything.
threshold.
I'm sure,
Except our sanity.
I'm sure money will be
It's-
coming my way any
it's
minute
time.
now. It'll be great.
It's costing time, and that's the most important currency of all. And that's what you're taking from me, really.
Oh,
I think that's what you're taking from the 138 people in this chat, and you, and me, and everyone here.
oh, they like it.
130. We need to stage like a fight on one of these streams where I like lose my shit on you and look really bad, so you can like get a bunch of money from it. Start like a controversy.
About how Heath didn't fight with
That
Honor.
would be ideal.
Because, you know, there is one
Also-
person here that never fights with Honor, and his name is Tom Topics.
Just because I can beat you like 42 to 17. Actually, no, even more than that.
Fuck.
Wait, what's going
42
on?
to 0.
And what?
In the Super Smash Brothers. Was
Oh,
I supposed to
gotcha.
do this? Was this the right thing to do?
You are hilariously awful at video games. This is something else. This is something else.
Okay, Toby.
You have to drink. You have to drink the canister, bro.
This is something else.
This is so painful to watch, bro. It's sick. There's no one okay.
That
sake,
bullet
man.
had your name on it. You should have taken it.
Look at it, that's very dangerous.
It's a reference.
Yes. Yes.
God, how do you have like no life left? I just don't
I
understand.
have loads of life left. I'll be fine.
Yeah, fine.
Those are
Oh my
one-ups.
God.
That's not...
That's
Oh,
still
God.
life. Still valuable life, and you are missing.
I don't really understand why the HUD looks the way it does. It's very perplexing.
what do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with it. It's just perplexing
It's
that
very-
they chose to have like this like high-techy kind of.
Oh, it was
Jedi
2000.
look.
It was 2008 though, wasn't it? Like everything needed to be taken
Yeah.
back then.
And fucking Terry McGinnis.
2000s were a weird time to be alive.
Yeah, man.
You were barely alive during the 2000 Tom Topics, you fucking poser.
I remember 2009.
How old was he?
He's 17 right now.
Oh my god. Wow.
Literally everybody always thinks I'm way older.
Yeah, because you sound like a fat old man.
He does. Do you remember 9/11? The most important day of all.
I wasn't even in existence.
9/11. 9/11.
No.
9.
Why are you literally being
11.
Lois Griffin from that Family Guy episode? It's like, what
Oh
do
my
you
God,
propose
she's
to
so
do
great.
about the economy? 9/11 was bad. Okay, this is bull
God.
fucking honky. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You're gonna
freeze
get
and
canceled
you-
before. You're gonna get canceled before 20. See it now.
Oh, I cancel him all the time on Twitter.
No, I mean, like, I think he's like legit gonna get canceled and have to make like a comeback tour by 20.
You know what?
Like
we're
slow
gonna make
motion
that
video.
happen. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna ensure that happens.
I think he'll do it himself. I don't know what it would be for or why, but
I
think
need-
he's gonna do it himself.
It's vital that this happens.
I need to know why that's not hurting you, or why it's not hurting him.
Yeah, I need to know as well, to be honest.
Obscure Blanco said,
Oh,
then you're
boy.
just bad at the boss. LMAO, no offense.
That is very true.
Hey, can you just hit him? You fucking reject? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You can
kinda.
literally
I'm a
run
little
on
worried.
all
I'm a
fours.
little worried. Oh,
Walk up to
fuck.
him, you stupid fuck. Just hit him.
fuck, fuck,
What
fuck.
the fuck?
Look, I'm a little scared, okay? Alright, let's get him now.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so done with this.
I did it! 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 I
No,
thought...
you
Whoa.
didn't.
Yeah, I did. Like, look, see? I thought you had to freeze him first.
I know that's what you thought. We all thought
But you
that.
thought wrong.
Look, I got a
We
new
all
record.
thought that.
Alright.
This is just the most dead.
God, this was a mistake. I really don't know why I came here. You just...
Very true.
You're a mistake.
I could be-
You
I
are a
could just-
mistake.
I could be in Hope County killing Eden's Gate right now, but nah, he just forced me to be sitting here with the Moray.
Did you suck dick at this boss battle because you were trying to find the moon and sun medals the entire time? Or
I mean, I
just-
got a couple of Moon and Sun level medals in this.
You got all of them. You
Yay.
got all of them in this level.
Oh, very good. See? Good times.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Oh, damn it.
I'm just messing with you, Will. You're allowed to have fun with games the way you want to.
No, I'm
your,
hurting.
Your
It's-
feelings are
it's
valid.
Too late. The damage
Your
is done.
feelings are so fucking valid.
The damage
You're
is...
so fucking valid.
The damage is done. The damage is fucking done.
You're so fucking valid.
The damage
You are the weakest link.
is done.
Triple Jump said this game's ranking is more forgiving than I thought. That
It
is
really is.
incredibly backhanded to you, Will, and I honestly feel attacked for you. Holy fuck.
It's okay. I'm
Talking
literally...
about passive aggressive.
I'm reading the live chat as it goes. Right, so now I need to go back and see Professor Pickle.
No boss should be able to spam an instant kill attack. That's super cheap. Well, Bloodborne or Dark Souls. Try those games.
Also, Tom, you
I
literally
don't
saw
know
me...
which boss you're thinking of Bloodborne other than Orphan of Kos.
Tom, you
Well,
literally
hang
saw
on.
me
I can-
fight Dark Gaia the other day on that Discord stream. And I got
Yeah.
by. So I think maybe some leveling up is due.
Just a little bit.
Because, like, the thing is, if I pick this up on my, like, fully completed save, I can swear it's all going to go much more smoothly.
Yeah, but why would you do that when it's a Let's Play? Not a
I
New
know,
Game Plus
but what I'm saying is,
method?
like, I feel like I'm not used to this game when you haven't leveled these characters up, if you get me.
No, that
So,
just means you're bad at the game until you're OP. Until you have all of your handicaps in place, then it's effectively a harder game for you, is what you're saying.
I literally fucking hope
That's
you
what-
die.
You just play Resident Evil on the easiest difficulty and ult out of the game as soon as Mr. X appears.
What was that thing in Spider-Man 64 Kid Mode?
Oh yeah.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, kid mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
you just
that
had Kid Mode, but for Sonic.
Yeah, I remember. What if it was it was like, you know, in Wolfenstein, that easiest mode. It's like, I think it's called Daddy Can I Play Now or something like that, and it just has Blazkowicz just wear like a baby's bonnet and sucking on one of those things, just to mock the player for playing on the easiest difficulty. It's fantastic. Bless you, Wolfenstein.
I haven't played Wolfenstein.
I'd need to get back into trying to play Wolfenstein. I think the only one I've got, the New Order is the only one I've got. I still need to complete it. I'm only 3 hours in. Yeah.
Stewart? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, serious.
Stewart. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's
or Cirrus?
It's Cirrus.
Okay.
Cirrus.
Cirrus said, not gonna lie, anytime the answer to a Sonic game is I need to level up more, the devs have failed. Yeah, you shouldn't have a fucking level system. This isn't a JRPG, it's a game about an animatronic fucking hedgehog.
He's not animatronic,
Sorry,
I think you meant anamorphic.
Anthropomorphic. Yeah, I'm retarded. I'm
This isn't
retarded.
Five Nights at Freddy's, come on.
Yeah. Although I would love to see like a game where you're a little kid and you go to like Sonic Land and it's just like a bunch of like horrific.
They're actually
animatronic
opening
Sonic
that.
characters.
Well, speak of the devil, actually, they're making...
That's a thing they're
they're
doing.
making Sega World. They are actually making a new theme park.
Huh.
In the
That's
UK and
horrible.
America, I think.
That's
And probably
horrible.
Japan. I'd expect it to be in Japan.
Right, so
as
before we
well,
go
but I
much
don't know.
further with this, I want to fucking find out if I'm just off today or if Sonic
You're pretty
Generations...
bad, dude.
I want to know if I'm just off
Game-
today or if Sonic Generations really improved as much as I think it might have done. So we're going to open up Steam and we're going
I'm
to
okay
play
with
the
that.
Unleashed project.
Little do you know.
Game X player said Sonic Forces and the Secret, or Sonic Forces or Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I haven't played Sonic and the Secret Ring, so I can't comment.
I really am not sure, because one is just stupidly easy and the other one is really annoying.
Secret Rings is probably better. Actually, there's no 2D in it. I mean, it's terribly controls.
Settings wise, I prefer Forces. Story, I'm not too hot on either. Gameplay is more. I'm really not sure because both gameplay I don't really enjoy that much.
Hey, Heath, remember when you played Sonic Lost World on the Xbox 360 and it asked you to press A?
Yeah.
Talk about the two worlds theory. Okay, so allegedly, in the
I'm
Sonic...
muting myself. How long have I been muted?
I don't know, I haven't been able to hear you for a
Not
little
long
bit.
at all.
But like,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, the two worlds theory is that there's two worlds in the Sonic universe. One of which is, like, the human world, and the other of which is, like, the hedgehog world. Which is where Sonic's from. And, yeah, the alleged thing is that basically Sonic Unleashed takes place on the human world and Sonic Forces takes place on the hedgehog world. But they've never ever alluded to anything like this in the game. So, like...
But what if mankind was wiped out? How about that?
Well, that'd be something.
That would explain a lot more.
So how are you going to transition to this?
We need to pop that off. And then I need
Start
to
a
put
new stream?
No, I need to put a display capture on.
Gotcha.
Oh
Done.
no.
Can you see my screen display right now, or is it just black? Because it's just come out black
We're
on my
still on the Unleashed title screen.
Rye Dog Gaming says Sonic Unleashed was the last good Sonic game. Well, then you don't like Sonic games because that was like almost 2 decades ago. When did this fucking game come out?
2008.
It's not confirmed in
even
game
yeah,
series,
Mania
but
came
like
out.
the game producer Takeshi Iizuka said like that's the case, and it's one of those things where it is like if it's not in the games, it's not really valid, but like they still go with it.
But it's really not that good of a game when you play it again, as we're seeing,
No,
because
it
the
is.
controls are so
Well, I
fucking
mean,
bad.
I
No, it
feel
is.
like
It is.
because he's at the helm, that's why it looks worse, because he's not an epic gamer, you see. That's the
Right.
main. That's the
Well,
main
I
antithesis of
was
this
good at
whole
it as a kid, and I played it again not too long ago. And even with a frame delay on the PlayStation Now thing, I was running through it. It was fine. It was whatever. And the whole time I was just thinking, this is not nearly as good as I remember. Maybe I'm an asshole, but that's what I was thinking. So I don't know.
Right, let's see if this works.
Well then.
Ladies
I think
and
it's a
gentlemen,
great game
The Weekend.
as far as Sonic games go.
So
But
basically,
Sonic
you think
games
it's a
have
bad game.
such a bad. Well, yeah, pretty much. Because as far as it goes, like, there's really not that many Sonic games that are any good. Um, so let's hope that this Rangers thing kind of figures out what it did wrong and sort it out.
Can you name
It
the games
won't,
that you
but
think
let's
are
hope.
good? I want to let me hear your list. What games would you say are good? I want to listen.
Like Sonic games or just like
Yes.
games?
Well, both. Why not? Sonic first, I guess.
Well, Sonic games. I mean, that's really hard, man. I mean, you're putting me on an uphill battle here because I don't know. Literally can't think of one when you ask me. Generations was okay. Generations was fine, but there was way too much 2D shit in it. But the mods for Generations make Generations a better game because you can replay actual levels, in their entirety without the 2D. Colors, I haven't played. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just think they're all kind of bad. Generations are okay though. Also, there's a huge lag, by the way.
Yeah.
Will.
Ah,
that's
brilliant.
quite a big
It's because I'm playing it direct from the computer
Are
rather than
you-
capture card. I don't know.
Got you. Well, it should. We'll see what happens.
Maybe it will stabilize. I don't
I
know.
also got a question. What are your opinions on like games like New Super Mario Bros. And the classic Mega Man games and those like, other 2D games?
When I was younger, I grew up on Mario. I grew up on Bomberman. I grew up on Mega Man. Mostly Bomberman and Mario and like
Alright, this is too
Banjo-Kazooie
laggy. Fuck this.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be able to do this and stream at
Fuck's
the same
sake.
time.
I don't understand why I can't just stream like everyone else does.
Because
You're just not an epic gamer, like I said
yeah,
before.
bro. No, I mean, I loved platformers, and I even loved Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts for the innovativeness and what it tried to do
Exactly.
with those games. I think it was a great fucking game, but at the same time, I understand the criticism, but I don't put genres and franchises in a box. I allow them to explore new things. The problem is that Sonic explores all of the wrong things, and it's like, oh, you want the more Sonic, are you? It's like, okay, let's make him fucking have a sword, and we'll call it Sonic and the Black Knight. And you're like, you learned nothing. You learned nothing. What the fuck, right? Oh, hey, bro, it's the reason why the game's lagging is because you're playing it on a fucking passport instead of like an SSD.
That is an SSD. A passport.
Yeah, but it's going through your PCI port. If it was an internal SSD, then it would be a lot
Alright,
faster.
so basically, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna get
yeah.
back to Sonic Unleashed.
I mean, you could copy it over to your internal or something. But yeah, but anyways, yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, like they just learn all the wrong lessons. I think they focus way too much on platforming in the 3D realm and scape, and I think platforming is integral to the character of Sonic, but there's ways to do it with momentum-based platforming, right? Because if it's a speed-based thing, why the fuck would you call me the blur and then have me run into a fucking wall of spikes, or have me hit springs that make me go backwards, or have me stand still and pick up an object with like jewels on it, walk over to a fucking like platform that I have to wait for it to come down for like 3.5 seconds, and then I lazily jump on a
I mean, okay, but
platform that
Heath,
lifts
you
me
can't
up like
just
a small
literally.
elevator.
Yeah, but Heath, literally.
And
if
then
you...
I take the
More of
gym.
an issue, that's more of an issue with 2D as a whole.
I
as
know,
a
but
whole
also
genre.
just like if the game is
Well,
literally
that's
just
the
holding
thing.
forward, then there's no game.
If the whole shtick, no, that's not it. If the whole shtick is that this character is fast, but you don't get to go fast for half of any fucking level you go through because you have to platform through like really lazy fucking platforming, like, then you're really missing the point. Momentum-based platforming is a thing. It's a thing that you can do. It's a thing that you can do really well. It's a thing that you can make the players earn. But they don't do that. Instead, they just have you do these weird puzzles halfway through a fucking pyramid, like in Sonic Adventure 2. Like, what the fuck was any of that? Sonic Adventure 2, you have
the
these
pyramid
cool
was
little...
great. The pyramid was great.
Until you had...
sections as well. They're different
until you hit...
character
Until you hit this weird wall where now you have to pick up a object and then slowly move over to a fucking, like, lever or whatever, and then like place it on a pressure plate, and then it slowly moves onto the pressure plate, and then it slowly opens the door. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You should want everything to move really fast if the whole point of it is that he's fast. You should have it all be reaction-based puzzles if you're gonna have puzzles, right? And momentum-based puzzles, but they just don't do that. Anyways.
Yeah, but that's not. But you've got the different play styles in SA2. It's not entirely just speed-based, because when you play
No,
as
no,
Sonic,
not
of course,
just
it
in...
is quite
Of course.
speed-based.
Sure. And when you're playing as Eggman, sure, you should probably be able to platform, because you're a giant mech robot. So I'm completely fine with that. I just don't think that you should play the same way as Sonic or Shadow as you do as fucking Tails. And they're almost identical fucking level designs, except there's more enemies and Tails and all that shit. Like the highway mission for Tails and Shadow, like aesthetically it's the same. Obviously it's not the exact same, but it kind of feels like you're doing more of the same, just with the Tails and
Thank
shit.
you for the super
Just
chat,
like,
Robert Downey. Give Sonic guns like Ratchet there, I fixed it. I mean, that's kind of what they did with Sonic Forces, though, is that you've got that Sonic gameplay
or Shadow.
style. Yeah, and is that you've got that Sonic gameplay style, but with the implementation of guns, like... I mean, I actually didn't mind it on the Avatar. Like, having that little flamethrower and stuff was pretty cool.
Still, they did still forcing the wisps for no reason.
I mean, I don't really mind the wisps. I just see them as, it's just, they've given Sonic in-universe power-ups as opposed to just hit a box, get speed, hit a box, get invincibility. It's now, they're these little aliens that give him these abilities. Like, I really don't mind that, just so long as the level design is still augmented around Sonic and not usage of the wisps.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest, like I've said in the past, like I think Sonic Colors' influence has dogged the franchise perhaps a little too much, but I don't think the wisps just being a new way of doing power-ups is a problem.
I think there's good in every Sonic
the
game.
But the problem is that in Lost World, though, they overutilized that sort of like wisp gameplay, and they made it more like a Mario game than anything else. That game was literally just a Mario game, except you go a bit faster.
I mean, yeah, like I get it. Like,
still.
you know, like the whole point of Sonic was he goes against the grain of what Nintendo does, and they've really lost that in like, you know, the 2010s. But at the same time, Sonic is not in the same place that he was in the early 2000s as far as like popularity goes. Sonic 06 happened, and Sega is still in damage control mode because of it. And it is sad.
I think they will never get out of that. As long as people keep on not referencing it and making fun of it, it will continue.
Well,
Yeah, well, there's Sonic 06 is low-hanging fruit.
Sega
really
needs
is.
to get their confidence back, basically, and stop aping what Nintendo's trying to do. If they're gonna do it, try to find a way to subvert it a little bit. You know, like this is the Sonic version. Another thing I think is kind of weird is like Sonic on social media and in other presences is trying to be like the video game equivalent to Deadpool. Yet like the games act nothing like a Deadpool kind of thing. It's like he's this guy that's always had this kind of whole, oh, I shit on other games thing, but why have they never brought that into the actual games themselves? Like, why isn't Sonic a little shit talker? I mean, they try to do it, but like...
All I can think about is that there was a ball with spikes on it that was gonna turn over to be a spring, and you knew that, and you couldn't just wait, and instead you home attacked.
I'm literally really hungry at the moment, okay?
You have a new excuse every time.
You've seen the Snickers advert, and I don't like Snickers, but all I'm saying is I could probably do with a feed.
They're not too bad, but they're not as good as a Twix.
I don't like nuts. But like
yes, you do.
That's
I don't like
It's not
peanuts.
really
I like
more than
your
anyone
nuts,
else.
Heath, but like I don't like peanuts.
Like, I love testicles.
I love testicles, yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually
Deep
like
fried.
testicles though? That's the question. Like, do like straight
Testicle
women like
Tuesday.
testicles? Testicles.
testy.
I think there's women that do, yeah.
No, but it's
I don't
like
know
you never
any.
like.
I've never
does,
met one in my entire life.
Does anyone actually like balls? Like, dick is one thing, but balls. Does anyone like balls?
I
Softly groping them.
Yeah, because I don't like when they're touched. Like, they're too sensitive for that shit. Knock it off. They're not baseballs.
Well, that's another thing.
relax.
Is like the thing is,
gotta-
there's the trust
you gotta
issues when it
handle
comes
with
to
care.
balls as well, isn't there? Like,
Yeah, you gotta handle it with care, otherwise what's the point?
They're just talking about generations, forces, colors in the chat. We're talking about testicles. I think there's some kind of dissonance here. That we can
there's
address.
definitely a dissonance. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh. Oh, now what? What's this?
Yeah, no, but to answer your question, Tom, there's quite a few really good games out there, and I think, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, what are you looking for as an answer necessarily? Because I don't know what to, like, are we talking about platformers specifically, or just good games?
No, just any game really that was just that good. Things that if I enjoy it, then yeah, it's good.
Right. Yeah, no, it's all contextual,
Well, speaking
based
of...
on who enjoys it.
Yeah, because, I mean, you wouldn't believe it going by how I've played today, but Sonic Unleashed is my favorite game. I don't know if I can call it the best game ever.
Favorite game?
In some ways...
Like, period.
Yeah, period. Like, there's, like, of all the games that... If I think about a game that I love, the first thing that's going to come to mind is Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, dude, Sonic games don't have that impact on me. I've
Oh,
just,
we know
like,
that. We know that. Like, you've got the kind of...
Yeah.
I don't
No,
really...
I'm very vocal. No, I know. I'm just saying, like...
You
I
recognize
think
the
that's
potential of the
difference between
character,
us.
but, like...
Oh my god, it could be so much more. And it's not even like it needs to be what I want it to be. It
No,
could
it just
be
needs
more
to
than
be
what it
better from what
is.
it's been.
I like, though,
Yeah.
how,
It's
like,
always
if...
had this underlying
Heath,
stuff.
if you and me are in a discussion with
Yeah.
Joey and stuff, he'll kind of have the kind of whole, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Sonic attitude, but the second you're not there, he's like, oh, I can't wait for whatever's next or something. You
Who,
fucking...
me?
You have that effect... No, I'm talking about Joey.
Oh, gotcha.
You have the
Oh,
fucking
really?
effect on
Does
Joey.
He pretend...
I'm not... I don't know
Dude.
if he, like, pretends, but it's like, I feel like if you talk to him about it, I
Yeah.
think he's probably quite responsive to the kind of tone of the conversation, I guess, because, like...
So he just reads the room more than anything else, rather than express own opinions.
Oh yeah, Joey reads the room. He's like, that's one thing that can be said about Joey. Like, we all make fun of how stupid he is in some ways, but like,
How very nice
How
of you.
fucking stupid.
we all make fun of how
Quite funny,
fucking
because-
stupid he is. But like, he can read a room, and like, he can get things done as well. So like, it is kind of one of those things like, how stupid can he be? And it is weird because you
Right.
see the kind of stuff
Well-
he makes, and then you hear him talk, and it's like, you made this?
Well,
Wow.
I
That's a
don't
judgment.
think he's stupid. I think he's compartmentalized in the things that he enjoys, and he's happened to develop a workflow for those things. And it's, you know, he's got a skill set.
Tom, you'd
You
love
know?
it though.
You know,
Like, everyone loves Joey. Like, he's pink.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah,
like,
no matter,
how
no
colorful
matter
he
what
is
you
a lot of
think
fun.
of like anything he makes, you'll love him. So,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
genuinely
thing.
like. He's a big deal on the
He's the
internet.
best.
But like
Is he a big deal
I mean, having
to
the most
anybody other ting Turkish children?
having having the most famous Spider-Man fan film ever made is a big deal.
Fair enough.
Well then. There you go. But if only one
But
day,
he is
one day
really
he can-
you'd love him because he's such a colorful looking person. Like he's so pink.
It's weird.
Pink.
A lot of pigment. A lot of pigments.
Like, for real, like the guy looks like he's either about to burst or like something else. Like,
Jesus. Ross is just a walking Patrick Star.
literally, yeah, he kind of is, but like he's not like tubby like Patrick.
Well, just
What an
to
individual.
remark specifically on Joey, he is he's a romanticist and he's an idealist. That clashes with the fact that I am like a pessimist, realist kind of guy.
And a
To
cuck.
understate it. Yeah, and kind of a cock. No, I'm kidding. So you have moments with Joey where it just seems like he's. So it almost just, with me, it feels like he's going out of his way to be a positive person when in reality he's actually not. So when I say things around him that like you think I have an effect on him, I think I'm actually just drawing the real Joey out a little bit, like that real pessimistic side of him that he just doesn't want to
God,
doesn't
yeah.
want to admit.
I still remember the first time I asked him about Sonic Forces, and he was, "Oh yeah, it's the best game I've ever played." But then later on, he's like, well, like literally a couple of years later, he's like, "I didn't even beat it. It's so shit." It's like, what? Which one is it?
Well, it's because he's agreeable in some capacities where he wants to have fun with you and he wants to have a good conversation and he doesn't want you to feel like
Yeah, well, that's quite a way to
immediately
open a
cut
conversation.
No, because
yeah,
I asked
like-
you
Right.
what he thought about it first, and you were like, "Oh yeah, he loves that game." And like you can see
But
see
he
where like
did.
yeah, no, because the thing that happens with Joey is he has fun for 10 minutes and then he stops having fun and then it's awful.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think that was his thing with the Justice League recut, was that like it was good until it was 4 hours and then he was just like, fuck me.
Wait, I thought he liked the Snyder Cut.
No, he did, but I mean liking is different from why loving it, right? Like,
I know that he
So-
said the first half of it was too much. But I've heard a lot of people say
it
that.
was
to be
really
fair.
fucking slow the first half.
I didn't think
yeah.
it was slow, but it is one of those things where when I go back and revisit Justice League, I tend to just start on part like 4, because that's where the fun
Yeah.
stuff is. That's where it really gets. But that
Well,
doesn't mean I
nothing
think
holds up to scrutiny, right? So
apart
like
from
if you
apart
sit
from
there,
Toy Story 1.
I mean, dude, the
9
CG
more
is pretty
moon medals.
shoddy.
Okay, I'm putting this down.
One that maybe look for
Oh,
a
look,
guy
here's
you
one.
have to just to get everything.
Honestly, it is a shame though. I do not remember it being this dogged by the Sun and Moon medal system. But
It's because you were having more fun back then.
I remember like
It's-
giving up on the game for a very long period of time when Apotos told me to get like 40 Sun medals or something, and I'm dreading that that's probably going to happen in this.
I think what it is when you don't know the levels, and you don't have like the experience kind of fleshed out in your brain, you're gonna think more fondly back and go, oh, the ice level, I love this level, but you're not gonna think about the 6 or 7 other times you tried to play it just so you could, so like it's that's the thing. That's why this game is only good to me and not great, because the backtracking really makes you understand what doesn't work about the game. When a game should ideally, if it's a linear high to this, it's a little bit better. You know?
Yeah, the backtracking
It should-
is
yeah.
really, really bad. I'm gonna say that
It's what
straight up.
really throws it off. Yeah.
If they got rid of,
Facing more than anything
if
else.
they literally made it so that you could only unlock the bonus levels with those, but you could still progress through the story without, it
Right.
would fix so much, like so
Yeah.
much.
Mm. Yeah, I've
This
talked a lot. I
sounds
apologize,
depressing
Tom.
the past several minutes. Just going,
Also, Dom said he'd be back in 10 minutes.
well,
It sounds like he just doesn't like us, man.
Oh, he fucking hates you.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, does he really?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, he's got no issues with you.
Well, I'm sorry if I've been a downer.
It's been a while since we've actually done the bits. So.
But yes, for the record, just so it's out there, I think you are an intelligent person, and I hope that your YouTube channel does well.
His content's actually very
That you
good.
don't get cancelled by 20.
His content's actually very good. Like, he does a lot of really funny sort of Sonic reviews and stuff like that. He's got that very dry sense of humour, which is always a lot nicer than that sort of very wet rage critic kind of humour that gets old up.
Right.
Well, I don't do that padding bullshit, man. That's just not me.
How many subs do you have?
A gracious 900.
Consider it 901. Bitch.
He has more.
You like how it was like
900.
super nice, and then I added the 9. I added the bitch at the end, and now it's suddenly not so nice. I like doing that. You know?
Once
I like
wholesome, no more.
You know that Tom Topics is a neo-Nazi, though, right?
Oh, there we go.
No, but he is.
It's
This
to the
chat
point.
is eating itself alive.
Are they fighting or something?
Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. We've returned back to the bits again now. The bits that make this stream. Don't worry.
We're literally
There's
searching for new medals.
another Tom's Topics channel, by the way.
No surprise there.
It's got 13 subscribers.
I'm still just going to straight up say though, Tom, if you start your videos by saying, ladies and gentlemen, the topics, you will get 100,000 subs in a week. He's also
I'm
terrible.
working on like 2 separate things. I'm not sure if I can just integrate them.
He's
last minute,
absolutely terrible at self-promotion, I'm going to say that as well. The amount of times I've been like, okay, Tom, you want to plug your stuff? I'm like, hello.
Well, because that padding stuff, that's just not me. I don't do that.
Well,
I'm
do
not
you
like,
want to be
"Hey, watch my
successful on the
stuff."
platform,
I
or do you want to
He's
make
literally,
content for the
he's saying like
platform?
he's not even going to monetize his content last night. I was like,
I'm not.
fucking
I'm
monetize
not
it.
too bothered about it. I'm not too bothered
just-
about it.
I just want you to know that humility is great and all, but if you want to actually like get
Survive.
through this world unscathed and survive, you have to whore yourself out a little bit. And if you don't think you do, that's fine. If you're uncomfortable with it, that's also fine. But
This
you'll
man
be a
here-
fool.
This man here has taught me how to, you know, pour myself out. He's given me many lessons, some of which I pay attention to, some of which I ignore.
All
Most of
I'm
which-
saying is if you want to make good content, all you're caring about is content, that's fine. But you're giving people free content, and if you get good at a skill set and you don't monetize it, then you're literally doing yourself such a massive disservice. If you can't monetize the thing you're good at, then you don't have any value in a capitalistic market. So you have to find the things you're good at, you have to excel in them, you have to do them better than anybody else, you have to prove to everybody else that you're worth it. And once you prove that, then you can, you know, consider applying some humility and going, well, I don't want to completely sell out, but
You
if
just
you're
became
at
a fucking
900
L'Oreal
subscribers,
commercial.
you said what?
You just became a fucking L'Oreal commercial. Because you're worth it.
I'm just I'm just saying, like, you have to describe your value, and you have to justify your value in this world. If you don't give yourself any credit, nobody's going to do it for you. It's just not going to work. People will see the value in you, but they're not going to be willing to invest in somebody that won't invest in themselves emotionally, right? So, like, you gotta just let go of those inhibitions and just go for it. And if you want something, you just have to get it. And if you want to be successful on the platform, you have to do what the platform demands and what the algorithm demands.
Also, the
Anyway.
algorithm will like it better if you make them money as well. You gotta
Yeah,
remember, you're just
because
taking a
if-
share of
if-
YouTube's money.
Yeah, if you're bringing people to the platform, they're going to promote you. That's how the algorithm works. That's why suggestive videos work the way they do. You have to keep them on the platform. You have to keep people watching your content because that's what YouTube wants. So if you're the kind of person that's making content that people want to watch, then they're going to keep doing it. I like how he pauses so he can do the quick time event properly
Yeah,
because he
it's
doesn't
just
have
a
the...
bit cheap, but you know, it works.
But yeah, I'm not trying to preach, and I know I'm not your father. But stop hurting me. I know, but saying like,
Um, just the same concern that I have is that if I then turn what I genuinely do like doing into like I force it into being a career, that might suck the fun out of it.
No,
to be
like
fair.
like Heath can probably tell you about the amount of times I said, "Oh, I haven't got enough money to make rent this month. This fucking sucks. This YouTube gig sucks. I just want to get a real job." But like, I always come around in the end. Like, I always come around and remember how much I enjoy doing this. And like, you've got to like, when you monetize your content and start doing it to make ends meet and stuff, you've got to be able to find artistic fulfillment in what you do. Like, otherwise it's not worth doing. And the fact is, you do have that. You do find artistic fulfillment. As long as you keep track of that, you'll be fine.
yeah, nobody's saying that you have to like take your shirt off and start doing, you know, a pretty little dance for us. We're saying you have
No, this
to.
ain't Twitch after all. So.
Yeah, no, you need to justify your value. You need to find your value, not just in the platform, just in existence. I mean, you're 17, so this is the time to do it. Cultivate and understand what you're good at, because you won't get this downtime ever again. So you have to use this time now to say, okay, I really like YouTube. I think I'm okay at it. I think I need to learn this marketing tactic. I need to learn SEO for this. I need to know what people want to click on. Not what the kind of people I want people to click, right? Like, if you're a niche content creator, fine. But you want people to see it, because no good art in the world is doing anybody any good if nobody's around to see it. Star Wars would mean fuck all if no one saw A New Hope, even if it was a good movie. So you just have to be willing to roll with the punches and sacrifice a little bit, but not compromise on your character. You don't have to compromise on your character. You may have to compromise a little bit on content sometimes, like direction speaking, if you're going for a certain kind of thing. Like, if you want to be successful on the platform in this way or that way, then you have to do this, that, and the other. Because that's just the game. You have to play the game. But if you don't care about that stuff, then there you go. So yeah.
Alright.
And there are gonna be times
Anyways,
when you feel discouraged.
Sonic Unleashed.
Money.
Money's important to eat and live. Never forget it, Peter. Fuck. I just wanted that thing. Hang on, is there like a moon medal around here somewhere?
I like how every time he boosts, he just screams out. Just like every time. It's
Yeah,
so funny to me.
He's letting one out. That's how he gets this.
He's letting one out.
It's got a charm to it though, hasn't it, when he does that? Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's great.
I don't know why he yells
It just
go
shows
though.
that
Like,
he's
why
having
are
fun while
you?
he's running.
I don't know why he yells go
Who
though.
are you
'cause, like,
telling to go?
yeah, is it just you? Fucking loser. Like, you're on your own, mate. Like,
You need some fucking friends, bro.
He's just like just stuck at night, just looking out into the distance. Am I really that fast if I've got no friends? Just having some existential crisis.
where's that damn extra moon medal? I think we're gonna stop in a little
I
bit.
don't
'cause
remember exploring this place.
Did you play it on Wii? Because this place wasn't in the Wii one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did
so
play the Wii.
Empire City
Yeah, you
was
can
not
enter
on
the
Wii.
Gaia temples in Wii, but you don't have the actual hub worlds.
Oh yeah,
themselves.
that's the point. So Heath, like if
No. There were hub worlds from what I remember.
Yeah,
Maybe I
but
did have it on the
PNGs. They were
360.
PNGs. You can't actually explore them like you can in the Xbox and PlayStation versions. They're
Yeah.
just still images.
yeah, so this is what the
I don't
Xbox
really
360 hub world looks like, and like yeah, you can just talk to people, and sometimes they'll give you little missions to do, which is really cool because they have little stories of their own, which I really appreciate. Like, they're written awfully, but like these characters, I do feel like they kind of contribute to it feeling like you're experiencing this adventure rather than just running through a Sonic game, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's what makes it feel bigger. Like, they've all got their stories, like little Kate here, she wants to be a singer someday. Just watch. Thanks, little Kate. Now fuck off.
Hmm.
And this dude
Very
with his
appropriate.
newspaper, and you can buy things, which I really like.
I'm assuming you said newspaper, but I think you said the N-word, and I just need to clarify.
I said
I
newspaper.
was half
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
for a split second.
I said
Okay, you
newspaper.
said newspaper. Okay. But I was just like, wow, why did he do that to himself? Why did he just do that? So
Well, you never know. Maybe we don't all have.
Yeah,
our reasons.
maybe I'm career suicidal. What I like is that you can go around the world, just pick up some like cuisine for the places and feed it to Chip, and he'll give his comments on it.
oh
He's like-
yeah,
he likes it.
he
I
doesn't
love
like
how
it.
the-
Now,
the
what's also
American
great, though,
place
is-
that is
If you pay attention to this, you can barely see it, and it's literally covered by a pause screen. But if you give food to Sonic, there's an animation of him eating it as he eats it, but you can barely see it through the fucking HUD. It's so weird that they include also the first openly gay character in a Sonic game. This guy.
Is he gay?
How is he not gay? I mean, I think you're yet to catch up, but Louis Montaigne, this guy with the glasses on, there is no two ways about it. He is indeed a homosexual, if not bi. But he also wants to fuck the werehog, and that's kind of his whole thing.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty flamboyant, bro.
If he's not gay, he's metro as fuck.
No, I think he's
He's a
I
bit
think-
on the. Maybe he took too much fentanyl. I don't know.
Let's come.
I think he's what you call in French a fudge packer. So
Let's come back at night and see if he wants to fuck the werehog. Because if I remember right, he wants to fuck the werehog.
does he just like how hairy it is?
It's like his big arms and stuff. Let's talk
That's
to him.
quite questionable, but
Welcome to my town. Well, I guess it's not like I own it. But if I could. That's how much I love this place. This is your first time entrance. Okay, so he's just giving me helpful tutorial hints right now. I guess he kind of gets his character arc a little later on. I'm not playing it on an emulator, as if my computer could handle a Xbox 360 emulator. Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
there's-
saw what Generations did. So
it was playing well on my end. It was just lagging on the stream. Such is life. I had that with the Heroes live stream when I attempted that.
sad time. Yeah, you had to cancel that game, just change it to something.
I had to change the
the
fucking
8-bit
Game Gear
stuff.
games. Yeah.
And then you had to just suffer for all eternity there,
Let's wait until day.
which was very fun to witness, might I add. Just frothing at the mouth, trying to beat a level that took 30 minutes.
Not Xbox One,
prosecutor Walt said
just
he's
an-
a furry.
just an Xbox 360.
You might
Damn
be
you.
furry. That might actually
My-
be true.
My render is just. Oh my god. All of my CPU resources are just ruined right now.
What happened then?
Well, I'm trying to render something for work.
Oh.
It's an animation on Blender. And it's just like a small like workbench kind of thing. I'm not doing anything cycles or weird thing. And I don't know, I guess like in conjunction with all the other things that my computer is trying to do right now, it's just losing its mind.
This place is literally a circle. Where could that little moon medallion be? It's gotta be around here
I
somewhere.
swear you've passed it like 3 times now. I've seen it.
I got one. I just need to get the other.
I feel like I have seen it like
Well,
a
if you
bunch of
see it, can you
times.
just shout or something? Because like,
Well, we're on delay, aren't we? So
okay, but if you shout, I still have at least some kind of reference point, you know.
you don't remember how...
Here it
Anyone
is!
have how
I
much
found
it
it!
plays?
I found it! Okay, maybe we can go through the Gaia Gate now. If, like, I forget how many I need. You can only find out how many you need if you go to the actual thing. That's another thing I'd say. They should have, like, a little tally mark of... Yo Yoshio, sorry, 267, the goat, says, what's this hub world doing for this frames per second? I don't know. The frame rate in this one...
Quite rapidly.
The frame rate in this one is a mixed bag. It gets fixed if you play it on the Xbox Series X, but like, I don't have an Xbox Series X.
Hey mom, are you gonna get me an Xbox Series X so I can play Sonic Unleashed on it?
Oh, that's right,
Of
we're
course, son.
estranged.
Anything for you. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have a mother.
I can't wait to get an Xbox Series X to play fucking Sonic 2 on it.
I mean, Sonic Unleashed is the best game on the Xbox Series X because let's face it, they don't have Spider-Man Miles
There's
Morales.
nothing.
There is nothing.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Where's
I
this?
do really want to play it though. I really want to play Miles Morales, but I don't want to play it on a PS4.
Oh, you still haven't.
I can't bring myself to do it. No, I haven't played it.
It literally looks no different on PS4.
I have a different preference for visuals.
Right, yeah, I remember now. You were saying you can't play games if they're not 60 FPS.
Oh,
Well,
PC Master Race.
No. What I was saying was like, I prefer like accurate lighting, tracing, like things like that. Like I need, the highest fidelity if I'm gonna play a new game. I just like I'm compulsory about it. Like I can't watch movies in DVD. I can't do it. It's gotta be Blu-ray. It's gotta be on a 4K TV. Like or on my phone, at the very least in like 2K. Like I just can't.
Oh, by the way,
I cannot.
Private Heat, remember when we were playing this game here on PlayStation Now and you commented on how there was input delay? It turns out it's not just PlayStation
That's just
Now.
the game?
No. It's the
Oh my
game.
God.
It's the game on PlayStation 4. On PlayStation 3, sorry. On Xbox 360, it doesn't
gotcha.
have that issue.
Oh, gotcha. So that's like the most definitive experience for Sonic.
Yeah,
in
Xbox
movies.
360's Sonic Unleashed is the best one. A lot of people actually prefer the Wii and PlayStation 2 one, which is a completely different game altogether. But like
Yeah,
that,
they're not the same. They are not the same.
that's up
experience.
to them. It's
They did that too with The Force Unleashed. I don't know if you guys ever played The Force Unleashed on the 360 or anything.
oh,
like
they did
this
that a
very-
lot throughout that entire generation of games. They would have
Yeah.
very different
and then like
versions.
the Wii and PSP version of The Force Unleashed, you can like do whatever the fuck. You might play as Darth Maul and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's a totally different game.
No, you know what I hated the most though was
So-
like they would always only ever advertise the Xbox 360 ones and not the PS2.
Yeah.
So like you would get the PS2 one expecting it to be just like a downgraded version, but no, it's literally a completely different
Yeah,
game.
but it's actually kind of better. Yeah, in Splinter Cell Double Agent, Splinter Cell Double Agent on the 360 is an entirely different game. Splinter Cell Double Agent on the PS2 and on the original
Right,
Xbox.
change
Like,
up the Splinter
like,
Cell that much? Jeez.
well, it's only between Double Agent and it's only on Double Agent because between those platforms, like, it's like the same conceptual like levels, but it's actually it's like its own it's yeah, like it's the same conceptual levels, but it feels more like Chaos Theory than it does Double Agent. I think that's the best way. And some of the stuff is like cooler because you have like mini games and Double Agent's fucking stupid
I've
that
been
you have to like
Mini
go undercover.
something I've
You
noticed
have
is
to like
that
go undercover. It's just so bad.
for the Sun and Moon medals, I've been using my lizard brain a little too much because I didn't think to go to the hub worlds first for the Sun and Moon medals, which is not smart because that is the first place to go.
You absolutely bottomless.
Well, you could have fucking told me, couldn't you? You've played this game before, you gypsy. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that on a stream. That is considered a slur, isn't it, now?
Maybe cancellation video.
It is, now it's happening. Now it's happening.
Showing your
Apologies.
true colours.
Apologies. Gonna have to do a YouTuber apology video
Sorry,
now.
Joshua. I'm sorry, Joshua. No, this isn't live. I'm sorry.
It's not live, Joshua.
Wait, what happened?
We pre-recorded this.
No, this is all recorded. In
This is
2017,
it's
let me
pre-record.
know.
Yeah, this is from 2017, Joshua.
This is a 2017 recording right now, Joshua.
Wait, is Dom back?
No, we're talking to someone in the
No.
chat who said that this isn't live,
Oh,
and we're just like, you're right, it's pre-recorded.
What?
No, you see,
what?
no,
Why
you see, the
would it
telephone
not
hasn't
be
even been
live?
invented yet. It's 1860. Actually, what's a telephone? What's a telephone?
As of the time we are recording this, Sonic 1 just came out on the Sega Genesis. I don't know how we got this though.
Yeah. This is going to be recorded in the future. We'll still be waiting for GTA 6. It'll be 2037. Yeah, GTA 6 coming soon. Yeah, no.
Something tells me that you like Rockstar games a lot. Do you like Red Dead 2 a lot?
I still need to get Red Dead. I need to get Red Dead.
Whoa! You haven't played
What the
it?
fuck was that?
Yeah,
Oh.
the problem is that I'm not sure if my computer can handle Red Dead 2. I'm not
Do
sure
you
if it
not
can
have-
handle it.
Do you not have a console?
No, I'm pretty much entirely on PC.
Oh man.
Oh
don't have
Jesus,
an-
Yo Yoshio, thank you for the super chat. But it was brought to my attention
highly
very
recommend
recently.
you getting a PS4 at some point.
The thing is,
just
if
like
it's
a
a-
cheap used one.
If it's a slur, does
Oh,
YouTube not censor it? Because YouTube always censors slurs. Weird.
I think it would have to take a little bit until it finally.
I mean, I
picks up
only
with
noticed from a
it.
Facebook post that said it's considered a slur. But then again, like, how does the song "Gypsy" by
What's a slur? Werehog?
no Gypsy
Yes,
is allegedly a slur?
that is offensive to the werehogs. Only the werehogs can use that term.
Werehogs are a valid community. What are you saying?
Werehogs
You can't use that
is our
word. That's our word. Yeah.
Bollocks, but fuck! That's an instant death. I wish it wasn't like that.
Actually, come to think of it, I might be able. I don't know. I will have to buy Red Dead myself.
I know it means
just to
traveler,
see.
but I just heard that it's a slur for traveler. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat right now.
Don't worry, I'm aware.
Yeah, Gypsy was used
I mean,
in a
it's
Disney
your
movie.
job, so.
And as well as that, Jason Momoa's Instagram is called Pride of Gypsies. Also, it's a lifestyle choice. It's not something you can't help, like with like race. So it's like,
I think you just need to stop talking at this point.
no, it really does make me wonder: is it a slur or not? Like, I want to know. I want people.
Dude,
to
I have no clue. You're asking the wrong guy.
Someone educate me
Asking the wrong-
before I turn into the next Tucker Carlson.
Oh dear God, I think it's too late.
I mean, we've got you on here. We're effectively giving
And there it is.
a
So I wondered
platform
how
to
long
the
it would
British
take.
equivalent to Ben Sharpie.
You seriously calling me Ben Sharpie?
I'm calling you Ben Sharpie because not only are you ultra conservative, you don't know how to debate, nor do you know how to please a woman.
I've never even been with any female ever, so
That's fine, dude. You're only 17. Relax. No rush. I just want to go to the edge of the ledge. Can I just do this, please? There we go. Oh! Okay. Makes things quite a bit easier, that. I thought that was going to be a tight walk. I'm so hungry, but I want to get this level done before I get anything to eat. I need to cook as well.
What are you gonna eat?
I think I'm going to make myself a veggie curry.
consume hamburger.
No, stop it. I'm trying to diet, man. Don't tempt me.
Jokes on you, I don't need to be on a diet.
We can't all be fat old men like you, Tom Topics.
I'm having a real hard time dieting, bro. It's real hard. I keep relapsing.
I'm 25 years old. Also, Yo Yoshio 267 once again, back again with the £2 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Sonic Tuber banned for racial slur. Find out how. Yes, Sonic, fucking Tom Topics. Get ready to get cancelled for a racial slur, you fucking...
Yeah, I know I'm the scapegoat of this, but I don't think you can just shy away from
It's
it.
this
This is
the
serious
influence
stuff.
of Tom Topics that led me to say the G word.
Right, okay. It's just an aura about that feeling, is it?
The G word is just so mysterious. What is the G word?
There's you hear that shit, you're like, oh fuck. It's like,
Well,
man,
just say that you're aware from seeing the YouTuber.
green beans.
That's the perfect way. The perfect way to refute it.
Fucking... I like Family Guy.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
It's a fun show for children
Yeah,
and
it's
adults.
not trying to be anything more than just what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, obviously I can identify where it's not the show it used to be and stuff, but like at the same time I do not...
Sure, but like
I don't
no
think
show
it's-
stays on top.
Yeah, and I don't think the seasonal rot is anywhere near as egregious as people make it out to be. Like, I can still find a good handful of gems per season. But like when it... Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. When it gets bad, it gets pretty bad, but like...
Well, I mean, everybody acts like there's all these shows out there that are just like perfect for You know, like they're just perfect shows for the perfect shows. That deal.
Even though they're quite
Or that
long,
everybody wants
there's
to have
no
like a
one
definitive
to
opinion.
show nothing
But even like Breaking Bad had like season 3 and season 4 are fucking slog to get through. You know, even though Gus Fring is great in it, and then you've got True Detective, and the only good season of True Detective is the first season of True Detective. And then you've got, I don't know, Sopranos, which like, if you're not into watching strong female characters getting raped and losing their point in the plot,
And there
then
goes the
you're probably
monetization
not
of
liking
this
it
stream.
either. I'm just,
You said
I'm just
the R
saying,
word.
man. What, is that a no-go?
That's a
How
no-go
is that
for
part of their
YouTube.
Pretty
rating?
sure it is.
For
Yeah.
Well,
YouTube it is.
I said grape. I
No,
didn't say
no,
what you
it's
think.
it doesn't matter.
I said grape. There was just lag.
The
You
fact
don't
is, we
understand.
got a nice super chat from Yo-Yo-Yoshio267 once again with a £2 saying, "Fun fact: there are assets from 06 in this level." And
Oh, that's upsetting.
I mean, it's just a city.
That's disparaging.
Like, if you've got a city ready,
That's
you might as well use it.
Yeah.
See,
Waste
that's
not, want not.
that's good old Yo-Yo-Yoshio though, making up for the fucking monetization money you just fucking lost me, Heath, by using the R word.
I said grape. You're the one that's saying it's the R.
Now you're
I
saying the
said
G
grape.
word again. I see. Okay.
I'm saying
we
the
just
G
we
word,
had the
bro.
controversy about the G word earlier, and now you're saying grape. Ah, fuck! Now you made me say it. It's literally, it's a disease, man. It's viral.
This is not okay.
Very hungry.
Aren't we all?
Well, why don't you just take a lunch break or call it a day?
I'm gonna call it a day once this level's over.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. If I could get back to that Red Dead
Wait,
thing just real quick, I don't know.
I've been here before, haven't I? No, have I been here?
Yeah, talk about Red Dead.
Then thing is, I'm not sure if Red Dead 2 will be able to run on my computer. I really want to get it because as time goes on, I'm starting to. I quite like the look of it. I'm not going to touch online mode because I did that with GTA 5 and that was a
bloody hell,
mistake I'm not going to repeat.
Already
So-
done
Yeah,
it.
Red Dead Online is fine, but it's not like compelling enough to play as
No.
opposed to the story mode.
I get that GTA
Right,
Online
wants
is
me to go
also
in this
slow
direction.
as hell and like not much point to it at the beginning. Like you just do.
Oh yeah,
jobs
same
and
with
buy
Red Dead
cars and
Online.
that was it. Like,
Yeah.
It'll probably be a similar situation to GTA Online, but still.
It was.
Have I been here
It
before?
was.
Because I swear these checkpoints are. Either that or this part of the level just looks the exact same as another part of the level. I can't
I don't
say.
know.
I can't tell. Also, the way the
Yeah, but-
camera moves and the controls change as well makes these tight walk sections fucking. See, that is horrible. How am I supposed to do this tight walk with this camera angle? I don't know whether to move the stick left or forward or what. Like, I don't know. This.
Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game.
I'm sorry, but the tight walk sections are just bad game design. Like, I'm willing to admit that. Straight up.
Good.
I will, you know, I won't even try to defend this. Like,
No, man. But, yeah. There we go.
it's like, I'd like to know a precise way of making this jump, but the camera angle is not my friend here.
Evidently not.
Unleashed kind of forces you like stronger to camera angles,
Yeah, Unleashed kind of
which
forces.
is weird.
Unleashed kind of forces. You could just end it there.
Yeah.
That was a very, very funny joke. This is very funny.
You're so sussy, I know you took my Fortnite card. Right, so there's this,
Blab is extremely upset with you.
there's this thing
I
here.
don't blame him.
Ah, okay, I know now. But then why is that checkpoint one that looks... Oh, okay. Because the circle. I came back that way. I need to go across this. Okay, makes sense. So let's open that up.
Absolute bumbling buffoon.
Cock
My
bag.
concern with Red Dead Online, though, is that if Rockstar does the same thing again, it's gonna be like, oh, god damn it. Again, with the, like, grinding sort of gameplay, and that isn't fun. So I'll just stick with this story, which apparently I've heard is good.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best games ever made. It's immaculate. That's the only word. It's immaculate.
God damn.
And it's fucking absurdly good. So I think you should consider, very much so, picking it up. And if you're capable of, like, I don't know, renting a console if you can't afford it or whatever.
I mean, I can buy it on Steam and then see if it runs. I'll install it, see if
I'll
it
tell
runs. If it
you
doesn't
what,
run, then
man.
I can refund it.
It's one of the prettiest games I've ever played, so I don't know how
Whoa,
good
whoa,
your rig is, but
I mean, I've got Far Cry 5 on this computer. But
like full maxed out settings.
no, lowest settings, but it still runs.
Yeah, see, it's not worth playing Red Dead 2 if you're not gonna play it the way it's meant to be seen. So I really think you should try and like get a used console, like a used PS4, and play that, and then you can by proxy play the Spider-Man games and stuff. So
Yeah, I do want to get them as well. And the thing is,
Yeah.
that I am hearing though that there are a bunch of new PlayStation exclusive games that are coming over to Steam, because there was Horizon Zero Dawn and most recently Days Gone, which I definitely want to get my hands on.
Days
I wanna
Gone
try
is
those.
Days Gone, it's good. Yeah, Horizon
yeah,
Zero
yeah.
Dawn is pretty good.
And there's also Forza Horizon 4 came over from Xbox.
Yeah,
That's
but
on my wish list because I played the Crew
those are-
game.
Those are outliers. Crew is pretty impressive. It reminded me of Test Drive a little bit. But yeah, no, those are outliers. Horizon Zero Dawn and Days Gone were made by people that were kind of outfitted by Sony. So you're looking. I mean, but you're not gonna see Spider-Man jump over the PC.
No, I wasn't
happening.
expecting that, since that's a Sony game made by Sony on a Sony exclusive. It's not
Yeah.
going over. I'm not
It's
gonna-
never coming over
By
Yeah,
Sony.
But if you're gonna get a console, get the PS4 for the
Yeah, I was
exclusives alone.
thinking that I had an Xbox 360 growing up, but I honestly think I'd be more leaning towards a PlayStation now. Like
Yeah.
PlayStation type stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and there's all sorts of stuff you can try for the first time. You can lose your mind on Kingdom Hearts as a franchise, which is honestly
Kingdom
abysmal.
Hearts, yeah.
It's an abysmal fucking experience, but if you want to experience it, then you get the whole trilogy with like all the side games and experience the whole story and make a whole video about it. 'Cause it's like, I mean, that's like
it's
300 hours worth of content.
quite a
and
lot
it's
of
the most
content.
convoluted shit. It's the most I got it all for $20
Is it
as a bundle.
Is it convoluted, or is it just like really complex, like Metal Gear Solid?
It's convoluted and there's holes everywhere. Also, just really cheesy in the worst ways.
So it's a Sonic
and just
game.
kind of
Yeah, so it's not cheese in Sonic, it's just cheese.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
dude.
bad.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 is like a huge step down and step up at the same time. It's very confusing compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 has some of the best like platforming combat like in a JRPG. It's really fun. Really engaging combat. The story's terrible and the levels are really lackluster.
Oh, for fuck!
But as a kid,
As if,
Look at
as if they made the fucking tight walk bits fall. As if that wasn't already difficult.
yeah. And then bro, you get to play Final Fantasy 10. Or not Final Fantasy. Is it Final Fantasy 15? Is that the new one?
I think
That's
15 is
yeah.
the newest one, but
Yeah,
16
Final
is
Fantasy
coming out
15.
eventually. I've
You
got
gotta try
7.
Final Fantasy 15.
I've got 7 on Steam, and I'm gonna
The remake.
start going through that.
Yeah. Yeah, you should try 15. It's a really good game. There's all sorts of really good stuff out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like mainly the games that I like to play are like RPGs and stuff, just because I don't know. But then you have something like Mass Effect 2 that tries to turn itself into Gears of War and it totally defeats itself. It's the purpose of itself. And I just, God, Jesus.
I can't comment on Balan Wonderworld, guys. I haven't played it. Sorry, just respond to the chat again.
You've got to love how the game has only like not even 200 reviews on Steam from users. Nobody bought that game.
That's just sad.
Literally nobody bought it.
Wait, what? Biomutant?
No, Balan Wonderworld.
No, Balan Wonderworld. Nobody bought that game. I think it was one of the worst like Square Enix like releases ever made, because like
It's
nobody
from-
bought it.
It's from the
Ball
makers.
and Wonderland.
It's from the makers of the original Sonic, so Yuji Naka, and the guy that I think
Yuji Naka
designed.
worked on it, but
Also, I'm gonna say this to the guy that designed Modern Sonic and did the design for Balan Wonderworld. If you want your characters to dance around and do shit, stop giving them such big hands. It doesn't make it easy for you.
And also, don't randomly use mocap. Those dancing scenes, it makes it look so awkward.
Yeah, especially when they got giant hands and heads. Like, this is impossible. Like, you can't slow down to methodically do this walk. You
Yeah,
can't.
like, if you want to put dancing elements in, like, I don't know, Far Cry or something like that, then sure, whatever. But don't put it in a game
This
where
game
there's no
looks
regard to
really
action.
bad.
Well, basically, they also made it so that you only use one button in the entire game, and a joystick.
Yeah, it's just
so they
jump.
kind of went
I remember
for.
somebody made. I remember somebody made an edit of what if Balan was in Smash Ultimate, and every single move, so A, B, X, and Y, they were all just jump. Final Smash was double jump, and his down special was everything was just jump. It's actually
What
funny.
is this? It's so stupid.
It was definitely rushed. I feel like it was.
Oh, it
definitely-
was.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. They had no time to work on this. Look at those ground textures. My god. Jesus.
this
dude.
section is making me want to fucking kill myself because, again, I've
The
said
camera angle.
the
It's
tight
camera
walking.
angle that messes it
The
up.
tight walking is bad. The changing camera angles is bad. But now they've made it so that the tight walk thing literally collapses underneath you if you don't move quick. It's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like, Sonic team, you might have had a designer come and look at this and say, maybe that's a bit much, you know? It's a bit much. That's the thing, is the combat with the Werehog gets better, but things like balance beams and shit can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Right, let's try
If
this.
they did a remaster, do you think you'd want them to fix the camera angles and stuff like that?
I would hope they
Maybe
would.
if
I
they Yeah,
Would you want it to be the most pure, unleashed experience with all of its flaws?
No, I would appreciate if they would make some changes here and there. I literally walked straight. I literally walked straight through a sun medal. I don't know if anyone saw that, and it didn't register as it picked up. The hitboxes on the sun medals are fucking tiny.
Give me like 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk shit about me all.
God, Heath is such a fucking dickhead, isn't he?
Wow. I think the problem was that you had to jump to get that medal looking at it from...
Who
the-
is gonna risk
I think-
it? These tight warp sections are fucking ridiculous. Okay, Lev, we get it. You got a huge dick. We get it. You did the tight warp section in one try. Giga
This
dick
man
energy.
has a 7-inch long. He is 7 inches.
I mean, 7 inches is about normal, but like, this guy's got a fucking 12-inch schlong.
Oh, yes. Absolute mega.
If
With 2 pounds on each testicle.
did you just say what I think you just said?
What?
Absolute what now?
Giga Shad.
Oh, okay. Your mic cut out before the G part, so I just heard
Oh my God's sake.
something entirely different.
No.
I'm not even putting down to cancellation. I'm not even in a mood right now. I just want to get past this fucking balance beam
It's
section.
nice when you're in this mood then, when you're not constantly trying to harass
I
me.
am literally a few deaths away from fucking lobbing the controller across the room. I am fucking pissed off right now.
Oh no. Epic streamer compilation.
What really hurts about this is I fucking adore Sonic Unleashed. This is just not... This isn't it, though. This isn't it. Oh,
You are
Biotin sent...
just not good enough. Biotin, the man himself.
Biotin is here. The one man Tom Topics doesn't take shit from. He sends 5 USD, says, hello fellas, I've come up with an important question for you all. What's the best Sonic gimmick and mechanic? Also, opinions on Breaking Bad, thank you. Breaking Bad, haven't seen it. Best Sonic gimmick? Not having a gimmick at all would be
Gimmick is
nice.
hard, because I like Boost, I like the wisps when they're
Boost
actually
doesn't... Boost
used
isn't a gimmick. Like, I'd say, like,
well, like, I guess not.
Maybe
I don't know.
classic Sonic in Generations.
Mechan- Well, it says best gimmick / mechanic. Boost is a mechanic, so...
This is ridiculous. This is actually so fucking ridiculous. I forgot how fucking terrible this part of the game is. Jump while on the beam is actually easy to
I'm
maintain
not
control.
surprised that it's also in where it's supposed to be America.
I'll give that a shot. Thank you, Sonic Stream. Best mechanic then I guess would be Boost.
I really don't know what would be my favourite mechanic. I mean,
Right, so jump.
adventure mechanics are pretty good. Boost mechanic is very interesting. I guess I'd say boost just because I like speed. No
Fuck!
matter what it comes to,
Fuck
speed is
this
always my
fucking level! God damn it! Okay, alright, okay, I had to get that out of my fucking system.
You're about to end up on a contrary trends video right there.
That's fine. This no, the Minecraft, this doesn't prove that the whole game, one level does not make the entire game a dumpster fire. Fucking think, Minecraft, think! Okay.
Think, Sega, think!
Jumping on the thingy. Jumping on the... I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm literally gonna fucking kill myself. It's gonna happen.
The controller is about to be destroyed. Speaking of which, do you want to play some Smash after?
Get fucked.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, Uncharted. That's the game that was coming over to from PlayStation to Steam soon. I think I heard. That's it. Yeah. I really hope that's true and they don't backtrack it last minute, because I really want to try Uncharted.
Come on. Please have a checkpoint here. Where's the checkpoint? There should have been a checkpoint. If I have to do that bit again, I'll literally fucking end it all. I'm fucking telling you right now. Where is the goddamn checkpoint, game? I need one. Give me a fucking checkpoint right now so I don't have to do that shit again. You fucker.
You left the checkpoint at the door.
You absolute fucking shit. Tom Topics, this is your fucking doing. Adzinko, this isn't hard, you're just bad at the game. Fuck you, Adzinko, but thank you for your money.
You gotta know that he is not he's not lying.
You can just go fuck yourself as well, Tori. I don't need this from you.
You know what? I'm gonna come over into your room in a second. I'll just pick up the controller and do it for you. Hippity boo.
Stay the fuck out of my bedroom.
I'm gonna do it.
What in the name of lasagna lovers everywhere? Stop trolling me. This is still the best Sonic game and I love it.
He's gonna get trolled.
There is no checkpoint and I've got this shit ahead. Okay, I pray. Oh god, changing camera angles. I have anxiety. I'm literally...
I feel like you're gonna have a PTSD attack once this is all over. Every time you go to America now, you can only remember, I see his face.
I never want to go to America ever again. Sorry, Heath. Checkpoint! Yes!
Sounds bad.
Woohoo! How do I... What's this all about? What now?
This is such fun.
I still love this game, though. It is still the best game ever made. This looks like it should be breakable, but apparently not. Right, so what fresh hell is this? Aha, I think I've got this figured out. There's a moon medal up
Hopefully
here.
we're nearly near the end now. I think that's the end up there actually. Yeah, this is nearly.
Well, where's the end?
Well, I don't know, 'cause there's a delay, so I don't know. I don't know where you're looking at.
I don't think we're even remotely close to the end, Tory Top. Aha! Okay, no,
Oh no,
this,
I'm looking on the delay. That is the end. That is the end.
this is all making a lot of sense now. Except I just don't want to fucking die. Except I do want to die, just in real life and not in the game, please. In the game, I would quite like to get past this level, please. So fucking stop pummeling me, you fucking mutants! These are Americans. These are Americans I'm beating up right now. But they're the kind of Americans that are just like, the KKK's okay, you just gotta learn to respect opinions.
I mean, that's all of the southern states. Don't count anything.
That's not all of the southern... You know Heath is in the southern states?
Well, that's just his problem.
Restart the level for $10. I would literally sooner fucking lick my own toenails than do
You
that.
need to get this done. I need to go, man.
I need
to get this done.
I need to get a feed. Come on, just
need to-
go round, jump. I'm pressing the jump button. Okay.
Oh, no. I don't trust it.
All right. Okay. There's a checkpoint up here. We are not near the end. And we got this. Yeah, we got this.
Okay, once you're done with that, then the game will finally be...
JP! It's my good pal JP sends $4 What's up, pup? It's your boy JP. How have you been, my guy? I'm doing well. I'm just suddenly realizing that this game doesn't hold up quite so well under scrutiny. But I still love it. It's still one of my favorite games ever made. I still love it to bits, and I would die for this game. It's just, it knows how to tick my buttons. I'm in an abusive relationship with this otherwise absolutely wonderful game. But I'm doing well, JP. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming. It's always great to see you.
Just gotta beat the Titan.
I'm back. I'm back, and I heard you screaming a lot, so I'm assuming you're not having...
I'm not having a great... Oh, that's the goal ring! That's the goal ring, guys! This was the worst level. People say Eggman Land is hard, but this is what... This was much... There was a moon medal.
Fast, right?
There was a There's literally a moon medal right there taunting me. It's taunting me. It's right there behind me. Somehow I got a B rank, but do you see that? The moon medal just behind me that I didn't collect, and if I want to collect it, I have to go through this shit all over again. God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna kill Sega, I'm gonna kill this game, I'm gonna kill myself again, I swear.
Well then, on that note, I think we can call it an...
We're gonna call it a day in just a minute.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
We just gotta quit the game. Oh man, Empire...
Well,
I still love this game. It's still a great game. It's just Empire City needs a little bit of retooling is all.
There's all sorts of games like that have really weird bumps on the road, and you're just like, come on, it was so close.
Yeah, like the game...
It perfect, and then...
I mean, put it this way, it made me feel something. It made me feel something. Fucking...
Made you feel rage, yeah.
Like, it's better that than I feel nothing, you know? Like... Okay, right, fuck this, we're gonna go return to world map, we're gonna finish up for today, we're kinda done. We're kinda done. This has been a messy stream. Yeah, I'm winning now. I'm winning now.
I thought it was great. And yeah, I don't know. Had a good time.
To the next one.
Hope I didn't talk too much.
No, you were great. You were wonderful. You'll be invited back to the next one. You're in this call now, so you're always welcome. If you can't make it, you can't make it. No big deal. You know how it is. You know how it is.
Oh, you gotta let me know when you're doing it, because I don't look on Discord a lot. So.
Sure. Farewell, everybody. Do you guys want to plug anything?
Watch my stuff.
Yeah.
Watch Tom's stuff.
And go to my Patreon, please. All right.
No, don't support this